We back. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Let's get it. What's popping? Feels good to be back. Had a great day. Had a great week. Shout out to Atlanta. Smash the like button. You know what? I gotta warm up the mic. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. We gonna warm up this mic. That's what we need to do. Where my people at? Shout out to Cursor, Icy, King Corleone, Death Row East. We up in here, I told y'all. Y'all told y'all once again it, so. Yeah, let's get it. Media done started something. Yeah, we about to get on that Gully Scully shit. That 90s shit. You know what I'm doing. New media and them is doing. We about to go into 2020, you heard? Look, don't come at me with no bullshit. This shit slap, bro. Yeah. Somebody just disliked, man, fuck him. Media done started something. X was killing this. Don't come at me with no bullshit. Use caution, cause when I wet shit, I dead shit. Like abortion, for bigger portion of extortion and racketeering. For what you heard, that's what you hearing. How much darker must it get? How much harder must it hit when I start a bunch of shit? Oh my gosh. Now you got what you came for. Surgery. With the chainsaw. You know, that's why what I'm doing. Old media I came to ruin. Yeah. Shout out to Joseph. Now you got what you came for. Surgery with the chainsaw. You know, my mans and them hit you with that chainsaw. Like Scarface. Leave you with a scar face. Hey, listen. Don't listen to DMX when you're at the gym, bro. I'm about to get back on my weights. But, man, when I was in the gym, I listened to DMX. These bitches was staring at me and shit. Them weights was flying up. I was like, niggas done started something, bro. That X gets you too right in the gym. I was really hitting it. Niggas done started something. You know, I need a bigger barbell. Because I'm feeling like a barbarian, Conan. I swing swords like Conan. Man, that X will have you right in the gym. X don't get enough credit for what he brought to the game. How's everybody doing? What's good, Ego? Marcus, what's up? Man, we got to talk about it. Old media is the ops facts. We got the mods hot. They about as useless as a Beverly Hills cop. Oh, wow. Look at Icy with he got some little baby bars in the chat. Okay. Look at Icy, man.
If you write anything on your computer,
y'all gotta wake up though. We back. Shout out to Keith Hunter. Man, we the hunters, we the predators. We like mountain dogs. Going shit. If a nigga talk shit and I'm gonna come. That's how these mumble rappers be. And I'm about to talk shit and I'm coming with your lip. I don't wanna hear no lip. I don't wanna see the clip with a hit you with the motherfucker. Then I'm coming like a motherfucker. Huh. And I'm coming like a rubber ducky, rubber baby bunkers, and I'm coming like a mother. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, shout out to Frisco on everything, bro. 612, California versus everybody. Let's get it. EP coming soon. Hold on. I gotta switch the beat. Hold on, we're gonna switch it. Hey, y'all tripping in this comment section. Hey, 503. Fucking with me. Shout out to Portland Trail Blazer. Coming Niggas is snorting. Niggas is you was a joke, Joaquin Phoenix. You was a joker. Let's get it, bro. Man, where y'all at? Y'all just stopped. Shout out to 215 Philly in the building. We about to turn Old Media into some fucking cheesecakes. Max and Geno's. We about to turn y'all to Max and Geno's. Stop playing with us. Yeah, shout out to Chicago Garfield Park Boxing. It's over. Oh, media. No, it's over. So they coming. Waving the white flag. Yeah, shout out to 216. Shout out to Florida. We in the building. Okay. 845. Hey, shout out to NY. I know it's cold as fuck in New York. Shout out to Alabama. Home of the I'm so frustrated. Deontay the Barber. Hey, yeah. Fury won't be getting up. Damn, someone got blocked already. Oh my gosh, my boy Icy hot on the trigger. Hey, they coming to hate. So let me jump into the content. They coming to hate. Fuck what they talking about. We got the shooters to handle that. London, what's popping? We rocking. It's probably 2020 and shit over there already for y'all. He's like, check it, bang. It's 2020. Hey, is it? Have y'all had New Year's yet? What y'all 8 hours ahead? Check it, bang. It's 2020. I want me 20K. I want 2020. Liam. Hey, come on, man. Is it? What time is it in the UK right now? Check it, bang. You bang your pussy. You proper dosa. What? What, cuh? What you say? What you say, dosser, cuh? What's good, Ego from Sin City? Oh, shout out to Vegas. You know, I put California on my back, but LA, Vegas, that's like my second home. You know. Yeah, yo, proper dosa, yo, pussy. In it? Yo, pussy in it. I'm like, what? Pussy? You in some pussy? What'd you say? He said, yo, pussy in it. Yeah, pussy in it, bro. What the fuck y'all be talking about, bro? You fucking follywank. Like, what the fuck is a follywank? You fucking lollipop snuggadugga. Like, what the fuck is, what are you even calling me and shit? Them UK dudes be going in on me, bro. Them British motherfuckers, they be saying anything. You're a fucking shag mate. I'm like, shag? What? Scallywag. You're flapper. You're queef. You're cunt queef. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you saying, bro? You to call me all these names and shit. You're a computer motor. A motor. You're a motor, really. What? I like the Brits though. I used to live in England. They hella nice. Like if you rob like a British dude, they probably gonna be nice about unhand me. Please. Remove these fisticuffs. Unhand me. Yeah, you know, they be like real polite with the shit. No, cause that's where the English language came from. You know. You're like, hey, give me your fucking money. Unhand me now. Right now. Release me. Release me. You've got a hold on me. Motherfucker talk about unhand me. Unhand me, you peasant. Cha-cha-ga-bang. Yeah. I didn't come out for a scuffle. Yeah, you ruffian. Man, shoot your daughter in the calf muscle. Fuck a tussle. Fuck a scuffle. Gang related. Sprinkle coke so it's drug related. Yeah, bro. Motherfucker said, fuck a tussle. Shoot your daughter in the calf muscle. What song is that? Y'all don't know that? Hey, Kid Corleone, I know he know. He can't answer though. He know hip hop, bro. Shoot your daughter in the calf muscle. Fuck a tussle. Scuffle. Bro. Tyson Fury finna get stretched, I feel. Yeah, it is Biggie. But what's the song called? That's an easy one. I said, chill, I got easy one. I said, chill, yo. Hey, Aki, I got an easy one. Man, I'm cocky like Rocky Balboa after Drago. Man, I tie you from a rope and drag you from the back of a Tahoe. Listen, I'm in the Chevy Tahoe with a couple of fine hoes. Man, I ain't paying for shit, so we gonna go through the drive-thru, McDonald's. Listen, my young boy get that McRib with cheese. I pull the pistol out and squeeze. Listen, have niggas on their knees, but I ain't doing no ish. Man, I'm like an atheist and Satanist and Let me stop, bro. The bars are too tough. Let's just stop. No, I fuck with Cash, bro. He just kept the same flow and just said fuck it. I want to see Cash as a boxing commentator. That shit would be funny as a motherfucker, bro. Man, if Deontay Wilder hit you, he gonna split you like a lumberjack. Man, I keep the strap in the leather jacket and keep it under that. Man, I'm like a doormat under the mat, bro. Like, you will get washed like laundry mat, bro. Look, what's popping, bro? The bar, let's get it, bro. I fuck with Cash. He need to cover boxing because he used to box a little bit. Philly's a boxing city, bro. I'm trying to see that. Man, man, Tyson Furious, R.I.P. That's rest in peace. This time when Wilder hit you, you ain't gonna be saved by the bell of Jack Reese. Man, I pop like grease. I'm like John Travolta in Grease, slick with it. I put a clip with it, hit with it. Man, I'm like a hit stick on. Man, let's stop. Let's get it. Yeah, man, Cassidy need to cover boxing. Man, Gamboa head look like a Pez dispenser. I let the lead hit you, and the leg gonna split you. You better have the doctors, a priest, the pastor with you. Man, family members rocking t-shirts with rest in peace with Kleenex tissue, bro. Yeah, bars is back. Y'all tripping, bro. Ego, I don't laugh much, but you have me dying. Man, Greg Tucker, he in the comment section dying. I'm like Chris Tucker, cause money tucks for the money. I untuck it. Fryer. I'll put you in the air fryer and then take you to the laundromat and dry you. Man, you dudes is soft like ice cream. And I ain't talking Ben and Jerry's and dryers. Listen, let's get it. What's poppin'? Hey, I'm 5,003-0. Let's get it. Let's get it. He said, King Cornell said, fake ass Mills Lane, they should let him ref celebrity death match. Yeah. Hey, that's fucked up, bro. I just thought about what you said. He said they soft like table butter. Yeah. Man, I'll let the gun butt you. You soft like table butter. I can't believe it's not butter. Man, for the bread and butter, you will be toast. Man, I'll turn you to Pat Swayze. That's Ghost. Ditto. Taste the rainbow. That's Skittles. Man, I could box or squeeze even though I'm little. Man, I run it back like the San Francisco 49ers. That's Kittle. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. I said Skittles and Kittles and ditto. Oh my gosh. Let's just come on. Let's get it. Gotta take my ice off as soon as they cut the lights off. Who said that? That shit's hot. Okay. He said, what's wrong with the boy? Yeah, smash the like button. Bro, that's hella funny. Right hand wrap the Fury. Wilder ain't Tyson, but he be wildin'. Facts. He be wildin' and styling. Man, like Joseph Stalin, he wildin'. Y'all tripping in this chat. Y'all like when I'm back at the crib. Oh, let's talk about it though. Uh, Come on, man. Y'all try to play me. He said, "What's in the cup?" Like I'm on lean and shit, bro. This is Dutch Brothers coffee. Yeah, I'm drinking a little coffee. It's okay. It's a little iced coffee. Cold brew, keto cold brew. Okay. All right, we got to get the likes up. Let's get to it. You want to talk about Tyson Fury's comments or Tank? I'm gonna let the fans vote. Y'all better hurry up though. Tank. We're gonna talk about both, but what do you want to talk about first? Tank or Tyson Fury? All right, 2 for Tank, 3 for Fury. God damn. Oh, we gotta do a tiebreaker. Y'all better vote because it looks about even. Man, it looks about even. I spill words and Spielberg like Steven. Bro, I can't tell because I'm not counting all this. But it looks pretty even. Y'all putting bars in there. I see it. Man, y'all typing too fast. Man, I ain't fucking Jordy LaForge. I can't read this shit that quick. Man, I'm not even reading, bro. This shit just scrolling up like movie credits. Y'all got the shit just moving. Man, fuck this. I don't even know who won. I'm gonna let Icy. I'm gonna let my young boy. He about to go to work. Icy, what do we talk about first? Tank. Listen. I'm not counting all that. Icy, we talking about Tank. Okay, you did too much. Tank, nigga. Bro, you didn't even have to do any of that. He sent a super chat talking about Tank, nigga. Fucking, what's the name from Boondocks? It's Tank, nigga. You think you the man, you sell out ATL, nigga. Bro, why'd you do all of that? What's Stink Meaner? What's the dude's name from Boondocks? That's Icy and shit. But he mixed, so that's half of him. Half of him he's half Stink Meaner. It's like I want to talk about Gervonta, nigga. Tank, nigga. What? You gotta put the fear in it like a job application. That's Tim Bradley on them ESPN telecasts and shit. That's how Bradley be. Yeah, PBC a bunch of cowards, nigga. Yeah, these motherfuckers. He's begging, nigga. That's how Bradley be on them telecast, bro. I like Tim Bradley the fighter, but the commentator, yeah, a bunch of cowards, nigga. Deontay Wilder's the only one not begging, nigga. What? What are you talking about, sir? He's begging, nigga. What am I gonna do about my legs, Charlie baby? Bro, he was tripping. Bald head Bradley, BHB, bald head Bradley. Why do black people get on platforms and feel like they have to like appease? Like, see, I'm telling you, bro, for me, I really feel I was put on this earth built different. Like, I'm not saying I'm invincible or no stupid shit like that, but I feel like I'm built different because what breaks most motherfuckers, you know, mentally, it don't work on me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna not speak my truths and, you know, analyze the game as I see it because it offends somebody, because it makes somebody mad. Like, I really feel like a lot of fighters, black fighters especially, what happens is old media, they're dead, but they still got some people lingering, and they don't want to. People, it's a comfort zone. They'll say something where it's socially accepted from old media and stuff like that, and they're not going to get much flack from it. You know what I mean? So it encourages them to keep staying on that path. Like, it's if you think the racists try to stop black commentators from cooning O'Brien and shit, of course not, because that serves their purpose. See, I'm not here to serve nobody else's purpose but my own and my family and God. I'm not here to serve. But people, it's like they can't take the heat from the, like, okay, remember, okay, here's a perfect example. Y'all ready? Tim Bradley when he beat Pacquiao the first fight, you know, people felt a type of way. People were sending Tim Bradley death threats because he's a black man in America, and they were angry that he beat Pacquiao. So the racist fans like, oh yeah, fuck you, Bradley. You think you beat Manny Pacquiao? You didn't beat Pacquiao. You couldn't even beat Jinky Pacquiao. You're no good. I'm gonna see you and I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab your abs. I'm gonna stab you. You're in shape. I'm gonna stab your abs. I'm gonna stab your ass. I said I'm gonna stab your abs. I'm gonna fucking stab you. Bro, they were sending him death threats because he beat Pacquiao. Oh yeah, you wanna beat Pacquiao? I'm gonna stab your ass. Stab you in the abs. I'm gonna stab your abs. I'm gonna cut you like crabs. Stab your ass in the abs. I'm about to razzmatazz, stab you in the abs. I'm gonna fucking stab you. I'm gonna deflate your bald head, Tim. Bro, they was going off on the man. I seen them, bro. I seen the death threats and shit on Twitter. You all Spalding head, bald head. I said you got a Spalding head, a bald Spalding, bald is Spalding. Bro, these motherfuckers are tripping. You're bald like Spalding. You're balling. You're bald Spalding. I'm gonna stab you. Stab your ass. Stab you in the abs. Razzmatazz and stab you in the abs. Spalding. You're balling like Spalding. You're balding. You bald head balding. Bro, what the fuck? Like, these motherfuckers tripping. They hated Bradley. And then when Ruslan was almost melted his ass, they was like, yeah, Ruslan, get him. You eat that moose liver. Yeah, you want to eat that moose liver and quiver. Yeah, make Bradley shiver. Yeah, you got to do like Lou Diamond. Let's stand and deliver. Stand and deliver. Lou Diamond. Stand and deliver. Shiver. Long John Silver's quiver. Yeah, you better. Sharon Stone's sliver. Yeah, you better sliver. You got sliver. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck these motherfuckers be talking about, bro? This should be crazy. But anyway, they hated Bradley. But now that he's saying all this goofy shit, now all of a sudden they like him again, bro. It's a facade. It's fake. That's why I don't try to appease racists. Why am I going to try to make a racist person happy when they're not going to accept what I have to say unless it is some corny shit that goes with their agenda? You might as well just be yourself. Hey, unblock Eggers. I think he was being sarcastic. Bro, they were angry. They were angry as fuck as Bradley. And see, that's what I don't understand about just in general, black people who fall victim to cooning, when you have to understand you're cooning to appease a demographic or selection of people, a group of people that won't really fuck with you and hold you down at all because they don't really fuck with you. You know, if they racist, you think they really like Tim Bradley? You know? Do you honestly believe that? That's who they like? So it's like you saying all this goofy shit. Oh, yeah. So it suits the agenda. Oh, you're bashing Al Heyman, Black Advisor, and you're bashing whoever. I'm bashing Under the Sea Sebastian. I'm bashing him. Bumper car crashing him. Sebastian Under the Sea. Bashing him back. Bashing him at Baskin Robbins. I'm Baskin Robbins. I'm Batman and Robin. Robbing him. Robin and Givens. Yeah, I'm like Mike Tyson and Robin Givens. I'm Robin and Given. Robin Hood. Robin and Given. I'm like, these motherfuckers just be saying whatever, bro. Somebody said Bradley wins the tap dancer of the year, bro. Them motherfuckers, Savion Glover on them ESPN. After these messages, we'll be right back. The motherfucker Savion taps Gregory Hines looking at, bro. This shit is crazy. And he's like, he's begging you. Hey, motherfucker, why are you talking like a ghost and shit? Like, did anybody else catch that? Like, why are you talking like a ghost? That's how. Anytime a black person talks like a ghost, they're doing too much. Terrence Glover is begging. He's begging. Bro, what this ain't fucking Halloween. Fuck is you? You on national TV talking about he's begging. He's begging. Yo, Black Paul Bearer, look yourself, bro. Undertaker is begging. All of the PBC guys. PBC, Errol Spence. Oh, you don't want him. You don't want to fight against Bud Crawford. He's begging. Like, what the fuck? This shit crazy. This shit. Oh, he's begging. Like, why you sound like a ghost and shit? Casper. Boo. Boo, boo. Boo, boo, Andres. Like, what the fuck are you? Well, get it out. Today, Junior, what are you talking about? All the BBC guys, they're begging. Like, you're doing way too much, sir. Bro, do you notice that I don't ever, when you ever see me interview people, I don't ever do all this? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, oh, Calvin Ford, I've been waiting. Your fighter, Gervonta. Oh, he's a sweet little boy, but he hasn't fought in a while. Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, the motherfucker sound like a ghoul and shit. Ghoulies and shit. Who remember that movie? The motherfuckers in the toilet and shit. Ghoulies. It's like a fake ass Gremlins and shit. Low budget, bootleg, direct to VHS Gremlins and shit. Man, what the fuck? Motherfucker talking like ghoulies. Bro, that is a weird ass. I remember the VHS cover. The motherfucker in the toilet. Bro, if you just sitting on the toilet. Yeah, bro. Ghoulies, Gremlins, and Critters. Facts. Hey, here's a fun fact. Leonardo DiCaprio. See, I be on my movie shit. I told you. Man, I pop toasters. I'm pop culture. Man, I dry roast it. Let's get it. I told you I'm well cultured. Leonardo DiCaprio, his first film was Critters Part 3. And that's crazy because that was like bootleg as a son of a bitch. Now everyone talks about Leo and growing pains and all that, bro. He was in the movie Critters. That motherfucker went from Critters to Django and shit, bro. He leveled up like a motherfucker, bro. Same thing with Jennifer Aniston. She was in Leprechaun. You went from Leprechaun to Friends. You got a good agent. Cause you went from Leprechaun. They want me shillings. The motherfucker bow-legged and shit. I want me shillings. The motherfucker lost his coins and shit. Bro, that movie's about a 4'6" Irishman with bow-legged who get robbed and he got acne and shit. That motherfucker spent the whole movie trying to get his coins back because motherfuckers robbed him for his coins. I want me shillings. Have you seen me shilling? What the fuck? Bro, who are you? Motherfucker. Fucking Willow and shit tripping. Motherfucker tripping it. They should do a reboot with Conor McGregor. Who the fuck is? That motherfucker be all off the script and shit. Fuck the Mayweather. Like, Mayweather's not here. What are you talking? I don't know what you're thinking. Fuck the Mayweather. That man said Garbage Pail Kids. Man, what Icy talking about? Gremlins versus Garbage Pail. Bro, you can't compare. Garbage Pail Kids slapped, but that was like, the bitch was like throwing up and shit. No, it has to be Gremlins. Gremlins was like an actual movie. Garbage Pail Kids was like some high 80s shit. They used to be on acid when they'd come up with those fucking movies and shit. Like, all this shit be dumb if you really think about it. Like, them old movies that used to come out. Like, you got paid from a Hollywood production studio to come out with Air Bud. It's a fucking dog playing basketball and type shit. Like, man, come on, bro. I'll post up the golden retriever. Fuck is you talking about, bro? Fucking Air Bud. Or all you gotta do is throw him some bacon strips and shit. And I'm gonna cross him over with some bacon strips. Oh, what you want to do? That dog finna go eat them fucking bacon strips and treats and shit. Bro, they had it's bacon! Bacon! Yeah, exactly, bro. They had a golden retriever playing football and all types of shit. The Dallas Cowboys need Air Bud. To be honest, y'all is trash. And the New York Giants. Who else need the Air Bud on their team? Y'all got to get rid of Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Dakota Fanning, whoever the fuck is on the team. Y'all is trash, bro. Yeah, bro. What the fuck is an Air Bud? Bro, this is what I'm saying. You got the motherfucking dog, teen wolf and shit. So a motherfucker just gonna turn into a werewolf and start dunking. Michael J. Fox is in full werewolf get up. His jersey stay intact and motherfucker dribbling and shit. Bro, if I seen a kid at a high school game turn into a fucking werewolf, I'm not gonna stay and watch the game and root for anybody. I'm finna peace out. This motherfucker transforming. Pew! I'm out, bro. If you went to a high school, why do I want to stay? The motherfucker lose and eat everybody? Man, fuck that. American Werewolf in high school looking ass. I'm not finna stay if a motherfucker. Hey, you know it's a werewolf movie that slap? It's an old school classic. Wolf with Jack Nicholson. That shit was clutch. I fuck Jack. That's one of my favorite actors. That motherfucker's like, I think I smell something. Bro, Jack Nicholson, silver bullet claps too, yeah. Shout out to the gay gang. Block them. American Werewolf in Paris. London was the better one. I don't remember the Paris shit. Yeah, Mr. Slug, they finna hit you. Man, no, Jack Nicholson did a good job, bro. That was a good movie. How did he get blocked and he left another comment? That don't even make sense. Yeah, the Paris one was trash. The London one was the real one. Matchroom is finna take over. That's what's up. Block him. Skittles, block him. Bro, come on. Let's get it. I'm gonna let my shooters handle that. My shooters gonna handle that. All that. Clean that up. We the cleanup crew. Street sweepers. Street sweepers. Sweepers. Jeepers creepers. I'm a scarecrow. Jeepers creepers. Peepers. I'm gonna peep through the window. I'm peeping, but not speaking. Jeepers creepers. I'm in a Jeep like Jeepers creepers. I'm in the mall buying some sneakers. I'm buying some sneakers with Jesus. Watching Jeepers creepers in a Jeep with new sneakers. I gotta stop doing this shit. My throat gonna be fucked up to the motherfucker, bro. I'm in a Jeep watching Jeepers Creepers in new sneakers. With speakers with tweeters. Speakers got tweeters watching Jeepers Creepers. In new sneakers. New sneakers with Jesus. I said I'm in a Jeep. Bro, the bars is tough. I'm in a Jeep watching Jeepers Creepers with speakers with tweeters. With new sneakers and Jesus. I'm chilling with Jesus. Let me just stop. I'm talking about Jesus. Not the almighty Jesus. And so I'm just gonna stop. But okay, let's this stream is going to hell already. Listen. Smash the like button. Tyson Fury says he wants to taste Wilder's right hand. I cannot wait for this fight. This motherfucker tripping. He is really tripping, bro. And I think Tyson Fury is trying to play a mind game. I think he's really like to me. He said he gonna taste it all right. Hey, real brother, you ain't, bro. That's messed up. He says me licking my lips, thinking about Deontay Wilder's right hand. Can't wait to taste it again. Counting the days, bro. This is sus. This is a little bit sus, bro. Tyson Fury gonna look crazy if he gets slept again. Bro, only in my experience, only non-black fighters can do this and still people like believe it, or you know what I'm saying, like run with it and don't, like if Adrian Broner says whatever, I'm a beat Pacquiao at, man, you know, AB ain't boo boy, you know, if he says something, people just across the board they're just like, I don't believe it, if you know, depending on what it is. But Tyson Fury, Conor McGregor, you know, non-black fighters, oftentimes they could just say whatever, and then we just supposed to let that ride, and you know, we don't have to check for continuity, see if it makes sense. You know, it's just like Conor will get submitted by Khabib and still be like, I don't know what you're thinking. This man has a chicken jaw. Like, what? How are you talking about the man that dropped you to the mat, dominated you, and then submitted you and made you tap again? You know what I'm saying? It's just, to me, that aspect of it is crazy, but I know why. I understand the energy. You know, same thing with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's calling the man that slept him, knocked him unconscious for seconds, and, you know, it really should have been waved off right then and there. Just like his last fight should have been waved off on a cut, because that's not good for a fighter's potential future vision. He continues to call Wilder a pussy, but Wilder knocked him out and knocked him down twice, and he never knocked Wilder down or really hurt him. Wilder looked more tired from missing in the spots that he missed than anything else. Yeah, man, all this 10 rounds of 2 sounds ridiculous because Tyson Fury didn't do anything for the first 3-4 rounds. For the first 3 or 4 rounds, what did Tyson Fury do? There's no like he was just moving, and here's another reason why I know that old media is racist and a bunch of idiots and shit, is because of this. They're claiming, just hear me out, people. That's all I want. You interpret what I say and tell me if it makes sense to you. You are now watching Mad TV. Listen. If Tyson Fury did the job like people are claiming, like masterclass boxing, it's just boxing. We got a new channel member. Y'all know what to do. Get some claps for. I told you I got members like Costco. We gonna be here for a long while, 2020 and beyond, to infinity and beyond. I told you that green. We gonna see green all through this motherfucker, bro. It's gonna look like big boy mansion. You gonna see green everywhere. Told y'all. But listen, just hear what I'm saying and interpret it. See if it makes sense. All right? All right, look. Tyson Fury claims to won 10 rounds. Anthony Griffin, $2 super chat. Much love. Appreciate you guys. He claims he won 10 rounds to 2, which is horrendous because he didn't do shit in the first 4 rounds. Right? How do you become a member? There's a button underneath all my videos that says join. So, it's a paid thing, but we're going to step up the perks and, you know, we're just going to have fun. So anyway, Tyson Fury, he's claiming he won 10 rounds to 2 and all this nonsense or whatever. Like, it's just so many ways to slice it. It's like almost a waste of time, but I'm doing it for the fans. Why did he run from the immediate rematch? If you beat his ass that convincingly, right? Why did you run? Listen, here, we'll do a speed round of hot seat. I'll name the point. You guys have 10 seconds to interject and be in the hot seat and put your response to what I'm saying. All right? You guys get it. Everybody on point. Everybody get it. I'm going to name various problems with Fury saying he whooped Wilder 10 rounds to 2, various inconsistencies. And if you object, just reach out and you have 10 seconds to explain how you object, why you object with factual information. Speed round hot seat. All right, let's go. Okay. Tyson Fury claims to have beaten Wilder 10 rounds to 2. What did he do in the first 4 rounds that was so significant? While Wilder was landing body shots and power shots. Go. Come on. 10 seconds because it's a speed round. What did Tyson Fury do in the first 4 rounds? Name the round and name what he did, especially since Wilder outlanded him in some of those rounds. So Wilder landed more punches and he landed the power shots. So what did Tyson Fury do to win the first 4 rounds? You could look up the CompuBox. Okay, moving on. Nobody seems to have an objection. He won 10 rounds to 2. Right? So nobody can explain the first 4 rounds intelligently. And he said he did 2 things, jack and shit. Facts. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't even really, he had to work himself into a rhythm and started boxing in the middle rounds. So really Wilder should have won the fight if you really look at it, because Tyson Fury wasn't active. Okay, so anyway, let's just keep going. Speed round. Nobody can explain what Tyson Fury did so significant to nab all of the first 4 rounds. I gave y'all the opportunity, so I'll move on to the next point. My other point with 10 rounds to 2, why did Tyson Fury sign with ESPN? No biggie. You want to make money with them. But if ESPN's willing to work with Fox now for February, then why didn't he press and say the only way I'll sign with you guys is if you give us this immediate rematch? Why did he take 2 tune-ups? What other reason would he have to have a lesser schedule than Wilder? Why did Tyson Fury have a lesser schedule and take 2 tune-ups and move networks instead of going into immediate rematch? Name a valid reason why that would be the case. He's getting paid. Okay, so if they're willing to work with Wilder's side for February, why couldn't they work with Wilder's side and make it for May? Because we are getting the fight. It just didn't happen immediately like it should have. If you beat somebody's ass, easy work. It don't matter if you have a new deal. If your new deal, your side is willing to work with the other side to make the rematch, then why didn't you just go straight into the rematch? They said, oh, it's to build the rematch. Tyson Fury fought unknown people in America. How does that build a rematch? Fighting Otto Wallin that nobody knows and Tom Schwartz. I mean, this is too easy. Wilder had a tougher schedule this year, for sure. I would pick Luis Ortiz to beat everybody Tyson Fury fought. I would pick Dominic Breazeale to beat everyone Tyson Fury fought. Wilder had a tougher schedule. No answers? All right, moving on. If Tyson Fury won 10 rounds to 2, how come he only landed 13 more punches than Wilder over 12 rounds? So that's an average of like 1.1 punch. That's like 1 extra punch per round. And he didn't land the more significant punches. So why are the CompuBox stats that close? If this was a masterclass boxing experience, then how come he only landed 13 more punches than Wilder? if like Robert Guerrero versus Mayweather, if you look at those stats, I guarantee you Floyd landed more than 13 more punches than him. You know why? Because Guerrero couldn't hit Floyd, but Floyd could hit Robert Guerrero pretty much at will. So if he put on this 10 rounds to 2 landslide, lopsided performance, then how come he only landed 13 punches and they weren't the more effective power punches? So what type of master class is it where, okay, so do you think Gamboa was only outlanded by 13 punches in his fight with Tank Davis? Name another masterclass boxing experience in recent modern boxing where the person who claims to have won all rounds but 2 only landed 13 more punches or less. See, nobody has no answers. That's what I'm saying. We just wasting time. Block Christian NWO. You've been blocked so many times in the past. I don't even know why you came back. Block him. Listen, I'm going to tell Ego's Army like this. Don't engage with these idiots. Don't do it. You notice one thing. They keep asking sidebar shit. I'm the one. This is my shit. This is my channel. I'm hosting this. Right now, I have the floor. I'm asking the questions. Don't engage in these little side because they're not answering what I'm asking. They're not welcome here. If you dispute it, dispute one of the 3 things that I've just said. I don't care if they love me. Don't let them distract you like they want to do by deflection. Answer the shit I'm asking. I don't care about none of these sidebar conversation. Answer the questions that I'm asking. Now, once again, before we wrap up, if Tyson Fury won all but 2 rounds, so 10 rounds out of a 12 rounder, right? Why did he not do the immediate rematch and flee to ESPN and take tune-ups? Why did he only outland Wilder by 13 punches? If he was a master class. So if you're beating somebody's ass for 10 rounds, right? Don't you think you would outland them if they only caught you with basically singles and they're power punchers, so they just put you down? Don't you think you would have landed a lot more? Don't you think the punch, if somebody's like pop beating your ass for 10 rounds and then person just caught you with 2-3 punches, then your numbers should have been racked up. But they weren't. He landed 13 more punches. So Tyson Fury wasn't as effective as he thinks he was. He was ineffective. So you think Mayweather Gotti, if I pulled up the CompuBox, Gotti only got outlanded by 13 punches. Rest in peace to Gotti. But come on, bro. That was a masterclass for your ass. That was one of the best exhibitions of pure skill in boxing that we've seen this generation. You think Gotti only so that's like 10 punches almost. That's closer to 10 than it is 20. Look at Mayweather versus Pacquiao. You think Floyd only landed 10 more punches than Pacquiao? Like, come on, bro. This shit don't even make sense. Floyd versus Corrales. Yeah, you think Corrales only got outlanded by 10 or 13 punches? Hell no. Floyd's accuracy is probably in the 40s or 50s, 60s maybe. Floyd Mayweather versus Floyd got a lot. Juan Manuel Marquez. Yeah, exactly. Floyd versus Gotti was child abuse. Exactly. It wasn't determined by I landed 13 more punches. So again, Tyson Fury didn't do as great as you guys are making him statistically. Now, I don't use CompuBox 100%, But that indicates, sometimes it's dead on. Sometimes it indicates exactly what we've seen, which is what I told you. Tyson Fury didn't do shit for the first 4 rounds. He wasn't doing no crazy work. He was trying to feel the man out. He was a dangerous puncher. He had 2 tune-ups to his name and a 3-year layoff. So he was cautious. And then he worked himself into a rhythm, outboxed for some rounds. Then he got dropped. Then the fight kept going. Then he got dropped again, period. I was there live too. That's exactly how it happened. So if you put on a master class, you're going to outland somebody by more than 10, 13 punches. You're going to outland more than 15 or less punches. Like, again, Mayweather Guerrero. I promise you, Mayweather outlanded Guerrero by more than that. Because I remember the stats. I'm like, damn, Guerrero's percentage was pretty low, and then Floyd's was high. Floyd was landing half his shots and shit. In a 12-round fight, exactly. Now, the only difference, like I said, with CompuBox would be if Tyson Fury landed slightly more, but he also had Wilder more trouble. Because then that would, play like, let's say Ruslan, Provodnikov, and Bradley or something. Bradley only outlanded Ruslan by 13 punches, but there were knockdowns involved from Ruslan, and Ruslan was landing harder shots. Then you can factor stuff like that in. But we never seen Wilder hurt in that fight. So what are we talking? And only white fighters can do this. Talk about knocking somebody out, then outbox them, and then continue calling the person who knocked them unconscious a pussy and a bitch and a pillow-fisted and beg to feel their right hand again and threaten a knockout again before the fight. And people just like, yeah, and try to eat it up. I've never seen a black fighter be able to get away with that. That type of like kind of reckless, and even the claim to fame. Your claim to fame is outlanding Wilder by 13 punches, getting knocked unconscious, and getting dropped in a fight you were supposed to be doing a masterclass boxing and boxing. And his game plan was at least working in those middle rounds. Bro, here's another example. I'm just bodying old media, and it feels so good. 2020 is going to be a motherfucker because it's just a continuation of what we've been doing the last few years. Smash the like button. Here, check this out, though. Look at it like this. Terrence Crawford, they say, oh, Crawford's the heavyweight, or Tyson's the heavyweight Crawford. Try again. Crawford got clipped up by Mean Machine early. But once when early, like they be saying in Philly, or they used to say in Philly, he got clipped up early. But you notice after he tasted them hard shots, he started making mid-fight adjustments. Right? That's what you would expect from a master class boxer, is get clipped up early, if you get clipped up at all. Get clipped up early, and then you make the proper, say it with me, adjustments. Mid-fight adjustments, because you're a terrific boxer, and then you pull away. That's what we typically see from clinical, focused, laser-focused boxers. They could have a tough fight early, and then you make them adjustments. Then mid-fight adjustments. And then once they do that, they get a read and a feel for what the person brought, and then they can pull away and show separation. Like Crawford. Crawford got clipped up early in the fight, fighting the wrong fight, but then he took it for a little bit longer, like another round or so, and then he started to pull away, then he switched to orthodox, then he started to tax that ass on Mean Machine. Mayweather versus Mosley, adjustments. Mayweather versus Zab Judah, he had a tough fight early. Then Mayweather made adjustments. Tyson Fury started off slow, where he wasn't doing much, did good in the middle, and instead of making adjustments, Wilder made adjustments to knock him down and then knock him the fuck out. That's typically not what you would see from boxers, clinical pure boxers. Not to say Tyson Fury is a bad boxer, because he's very good, but master class boxers, they usually, if they have any struggle, it's the middle or before that, the middle rounds or before that, and then if they haven't been knocked out or some shit, then they can make the proper adjustments mid-fight. I like to call them mid-fight adjustments. And then they sail away and get into the game. You know, once their head's in the game, or they taste it, like Mayweather got blasted by Mosley. That never happened again. The round 2, Mayweather, pow, got hit in the temple, all that shit. But then it never happened again. He made sure he didn't get hit with that dumb shit again. You feel what I'm saying? Tyson Fury, he was doing good, and at the moment he's doing good, boom, he gets dropped. Then he's doing good, you know, after that, boom, he gets knocked the fuck out and gets caught with the hook on the way down. That's different. That's not master class to me. Bro, how you gonna say, you know, I am the master? Who is the master? I am. What the fuck? Bro, like, you got the glow. How you the master, but you get knocked the fuck out? That don't even make sense. That's not what. So if I watch the Shaolin, you know, martial arts movie, Wu-Tang, and I'm not expecting the Shaolin master to fight whoever and get fucked up, you know, from the first seed of bad guy. The master's like, I know Tiger Claw. Ting, ting, ting. The Iron Sheik. Shing, shing, shing. The Frog. Ring, ring, ring. I like when they be doing that, the martial arts movies. Motherfuckers be fighting them, and they be like fighting them out the periphery of it. They don't even be looking at this shit. Like, that's how you know you got style. Motherfucker be texting on one phone. Like, that's how you know you a master, bro. When you don't even be looking at the ops, the motherfuckers swinging on you. Like, oh shit. I used to love martial arts. I mean, I still do, but that motherfucker Ip Man, the first one, he said, he was really pounding on the dude's chest as he was knocking him down. I ain't never seen no shit like that. The dude was falling down. He said, that motherfucker was punching him to the ground. That shit was hard. I ain't seen part 4 yet. I need to get on my Ip Man shit. That shit probably raw as fuck. It's in the city. I might come out and watch that. Cursor finna watch it. Nah, Ip Man hard. Donnie Yen. Bro, he got this other movie called Flash something. The end fight scene is so raw. Andre Griffin. Ego, my dude. Happy New Year, Playboy. Keep your foot on old media neck. Salute. Yeah, man, I gotta see that Ip Man. That Ip Man too raw. My nigga Donnie Yen, though. He's raw. Donnie Yen was in Blade 2. See, y'all don't know. Bro, he was in Blade 2. Nomak. Y'all don't know about Donnie Yen. Flashpoint. Facts. I'll be up on my Asian cinema, bro. The martial arts. That's my shit. Remember Jeff Speakman? Hey, hell no. See, that's what I'm talking about. They want a white action figure so bad, bro. Them motherfuckers had Jeff Speakman. Man, who the fuck is cuz? Jeff Speakman. They couldn't wait to get a white martial artist out, like, from America and shit. Cause they, you know, Van Damme was doing this thing, but nah, they had that Jeff Speakman. The perfect weapon and shit. Man, who the fuck is Jeff? My name is Jeff. Man, who the fuck is Jeff Speakman? Man, come on. My name is Jeff. Motherfucker Jeff Speakman. That sounds like someone on a DAZN card and shit. Liam versus Jeff Speakman. Like Liam. He said Ted Cheeseman cousin, bro, for real. Oh yeah, Five Deadly Venom's the ultimate classic. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's get it. Smash the like button, you bozos. If you ain't hit the like button, you slipping. You slipping. Anyway, Tyson Fury said he. This is my thing, and I'm gonna talk about Tank. They have Van Damme playing all-American type characters like Guile from Street Fighter. Street Fighter was so disappointing. I wanted to like it, but first of all, no, rest in peace to Raul Julia, but he don't really feel like Bison. He looked like kind of skinny. I don't know, bro. Street Fighter was. They didn't even use their. They didn't even use no special powers like that. That shit was weak, bro. They said Van Damme was snorting coke like the whole time. That motherfucker. That movie was a. Blanca looked like Hulk Hogan, gay little brother and shit. Man, come on. Blanca looked horrible, bro. Blanca looked horrible. That motherfucker looked like he had a lace front. You remember him and Balrog had lace fronts? Y'all remember that? Van Damme was on the mic. Now, who wants to go home and who wants to go with me? Like, what are you talking about, bro? He said all Guile did was a flash kick. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Like, weak ass moves. They didn't do nothing. I think we could beat the enemy. Now, who wants to go home and who wants to go with me? Me. That's right. Come on, bro, motherfucker. What are you talking about, bro? That shit was disappointing. Nah, they didn't do. Street Fighter was the illest game in the 90s, or one of them. Mortal Kombat 1 was a little bit better, but it was still pretty whack. They need to redo Mortal Kombat. They can make it raw now. Remember Shang Tsung? You. That motherfucker. Shang Tsung was tripping. That motherfucker on top of a mountain and shit. You will die. Your soul is mine. Bro. That motherfucker talking about your soul is mine. Actually, I wouldn't fuck with no motherfucker talking about your soul is mine. I don't like that. That's some shit Wilder would do. Oh my God. Tyson Fury, your soul is mine. That's kind of crazy. I think Wilder would say some shit like that. That motherfucker country. Tyson Fury, he could talk all the talk he want to talk, but your soul is mine. I promise you to this day. Oh shit, Wilder crazy to the motherfucker. You will die. Your soul. That shit was kind of trash, bro. Hey, I ain't fronting that techno music. That shit was hard. But it wasn't harder than Blade 1, the club scene. That shit was raw, bro. That Blade intro with the sprinklers and Blade was just in the... Bro, Wesley Snipes got to be one of the illest action figures fucking ever to pull up in the club with that type of fade, a trench coat and sword. Bro, Ain't nobody fucking with you in the club if you got clubs be hot than a motherfucker, bro. And you have all black on and a black trench coat with a fucking Balrog taper. Man, hell nah. I ain't fucking with nobody in the club with a black trench coat. That motherfucker Columbine looking at, bro. I don't know. I ain't fucking with it. That motherfucker was just in the club. Bro, you know how many bitches you pull in the club? Because it looked like you could fight. That motherfucker had like dominatrix shit and leather buckles and Michael Jackson jackets with all them zippers. That motherfucker had clink, 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 seat belts and shit. That motherfucker was just in the club, bro. You would pull all the bitches in the club. Look at here, he got a trench coat. He got a leather peacoat. Hey, y'all don't know about them peacoats in the Bay. We used to go crazy with the peacoats. You feel me? You feel me, bruh? Them peacoats used to go crazy. Motherfucker in the club. Oh my God, he got a leather coat. Women like different shit, you know what I'm saying? Look at his fade. Look at his fade. He got a fucking leather jacket. Leather. That motherfucker had boots on it. Motherfucker looking like futuristic Jodeci and shit looking ass, bro. Forever, my lady. And it means so much to me. Ha! Hooray! That motherfucker look like Jodeci for the future. Like 2069 Jodeci looking at it, bro. That motherfucker had them Jodeci books. Without you, baby, I'm worthless. It's been a while since you came home, and that's long I'll come back home. I can't live without you. That motherfucker look like Casey and JoJo at the club with a fucking no sides. Bro, you the illest black person ever. You got no sides on your shit. You look, man, bro, yeah. I can picture Joshua getting that type of cuss. I can picture Anthony Joshua getting that fucking cut. It's me. It's mate with me. Shave sides, you know. You know, why would I not? Why, hey, Wilder, look at my hair. Bro, I can picture Joshua getting that fucking blade cut. Man, get this shit about here, bro. Meet with me, cut. Joshua don't care about his haircuts and shit. He's not going to resonate with Americans. That motherfucker Joshua just... Bro, it's like unheard of. Like, I feel like a lot of the British dudes, black British dudes, it's just different than black dudes in America. Like the culture, you know what I'm saying? Joshua leave it up to the barber and shit. He's like, what you getting today? Whatever you like. No, I know what it is I like. What type of haircut would you like? You know, whatever, meet with me. Just do what you will with my hair. His hair is gonna grow back. Oh shit. You not like the black dudes in America, bro. He said white has the worst haircut by far. Hey, y'all tripping, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. The British black dudes, they be having mohawks and like braid. Like Dave Hay had braids for like, it was cool. Like when Mario, you should let me love you. Like, but then it's like after Iverson retired, it's like, you still got them braids though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a different, like Anthony Yarr, it's just different cultures. Anthony Yarr still got them braids, them D'Angelo. How does it? Them motherfuckers still got them braids and shit. Joshua would be don't getting haircuts and shit. Like, meet with me. You need to meet with Barber. Barber Bush? No, you're a barber. That's what you need, a tiki barber, motherfucker. Shave that shit off. Like, I'm just telling you, it's different culture. Like, Danny Garcia is not black. He's Rican, you know. But he got his own barber shop. AJ, it's just different, bro. This I'm gonna tell y'all. If you a minority and you want a nice fade, if the first tool they pull out is scissors, get up out that chair. Get up, dog. You gotta go. I don't care if you've made an appointment. If you try a new barber, and then the first tool that, if you ethnic, if you're urban, the black channel, why with the blacks? And they pull out scissors, Like, I'm not saying they finish you off with scissors, like, you know. If the first thing they pull out is some shit, bro, I used to work with barbers. So if they pull out scissors to begin with, you got to get up out that chair, dog. Like, nah, Edward Scissorhands, like, stop. They finna have your shit fucked up. They gonna have your shit fucked up. You gonna be the next Stephen A. Smith. I promise you that. You might as well just pull out a Stanley box cutter or some shit. I'm telling you, if you want to get a fade, and the first thing they pull out is some goddamn scissors, man, I told you I used to work in that industry. Like, I used to work with P. Diddy and Usher's barber. Shout out to Kurt, you know, in Exotics. I used to film for them, and I used to go to the events. So I seen ill barbers and, you know, white, black, all types of shit, Mexican, you know, just everybody. The barbers were skilled, so I know what to look for when it comes to barbers. You finna be looking like horrible out here. You pull out. Here's another clue. I'm gonna tell you all the clues. I studied this, bro. I was in this industry basically. If the barber overly look in the mirror, they suck. Like, I'm not saying you can't, but if they look in the mirror too much, they unsure. That's that AJ uncertainty and shit. Like, if they just keep looking in the mirror and keep doing like this. Oh shit, you don't know what the fuck you doing, bro. If they look in the mirror too much, you gotta count how many times. There has to be a limit. If you look in the mirror 15 times plus, get up out that chair, bro. You gonna be the next Blade. So you finna get out that chair and see your sides is gone. You ain't had no side. You finna look like the old Tory Lanez looking ass, bro. You finna be Blade, Simon Phoenix. I wish I knew. Simon Says bleed, bro. You finna be Simon Phoenix. Fucking around with the all right. Get that Simon Phoenix cut then. Spartan? John Spartan? What the fuck are you doing here? Yeah, I wish I knew. Simon Says Teddy Bear. Bro, you finna be Teddy Bear. You finna look like Ted. Man, fuck that. Yeah, if they look in the mirror too much, don't even do it, because they don't know what they doing. They guessing with you. It's, you know, it's like a math problem. You ever have like a math test and you didn't study, and you got an equation, x times y equals what squared, and you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Motherfuckers just trying to act like they know. Okay, so you get the x divided by the reciprocal. Bro, shut your dumb ass up. You don't know how to do this. You don't know how to do it. You just trying to get. You don't even know what x and y means and shit, bro. Shut your stupid ass up. Shut your dumb ass up. Nah, I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, if they look in the mirror too much. Or here's another one. If they keep spinning the chair hella fast, where they won't allow you to look in the mirror that's on the wall, they be spinning you hella quick and shit. They don't want you to see, bro, because you're going to be mad. They spinning the chair like motherfucking, like it's a roller coaster ride and shit. Don't be spinning me this goddamn, I'm getting dizzy and shit, sitting here. When they spin that chair too fast, bro, you're going to be fucked up. You're going to look like Balrog from the Street Fighter movie. Don't nobody, if you black, you do not want to look like Balrog from, let me pull up Balrog. They did him so greasy, bro. Balrog from the Street Fighter movie. The video game, whatever. But the Balrog from the movie, man. That motherfucker look like a homeless Kenny Porter and shit. That's doing too much, homeless Kenny Porter. Nah, he really did kind of look like a... Bro, look. He don't look like homeless Kenny Porter. Y'all playing with me, bro. Y'all better stop playing with me. Bro, look how they did his shit. See, they used to be disrespectful. Look at they, bro. They got his shit looking like McDowell's. Nah, bruh. Bro, his shit look like the McDowell's Golden Arches. I'm not fucking with cuz. Like, bro, ain't that a bitch when you don't, bro, he didn't have a widow's peak. They gave him, oh, you gonna get this widow's peak today. Bro, they gave him a widow's peak. He probably didn't even have one. They pushed his shit all the way in. Simple question, eh? You ever had your shit pushed? I've had my shit pushed in, bro. Bro, they pushed his shit all the way back. Nah, bro. That shit look like a sideways 3. I'll fuck somebody up on life, bro. That motherfucker, he smiling with his hands wrapped and shit. What you smiling for, cuz? Nah, bro. They lined him up with a fucking pigskin football. Look at that. Look at that pigskin. Held up a football and shit and edged around the football and shit. Bro, you used a deflated Tom Brady ball. What the fuck is that? They used to do him greasy in these movies, bro. Bro, they didn't do him bad. Bro, look at his shit. Bro, look at his shit, bro. It's over for you. You are not getting no pussy with that shit. That motherfucker look like a black quail and shit. This look like Forensic Files tire tread marks. Man, bro, how'd they push his shit back like this, bro? This is unheard of. This motherfucker a black quail. Look at it. Yeah, that's that old media cut. Get a cool cut, man. A nice cool cut. I guess he looked like that in the video game. Bro, why they got him looking like Stink Meaner and shit? Yeah, nigga. Bro, I don't remember his hair being this fucked up, bro. You see how they be doing? Bro, his shit look like ocean waves and shit. This motherfucker look like the current. The ocean waves hitting the shore and shit. Bro, why is his shit look like erosion? Hey, bro, if somebody did me like that, they gotta go. That motherfucker got a landing strip. No. Y'all gotta smash the like button. Bro, Balrog got the worst cut. This motherfucker got lined up with a starfish. Look at him, bro. His shit look like fireworks and shit. Hell nah. Hey, you know who else they did bad? He said he got a cracked egg, Humpty Dumpty ass shape up. That's what I'm saying, bro. I really don't remember his hair being this fucked up. Look at the game. Bro, why does his shit look like that? That looked like something just like jumped on his head and shit. They disrespectful. That's what I'm saying. In the 90s, they used to disrespect the black fighters in non-black movies, bro. You used to get disrespected with the cut. Like here, I will show you. Zach from Power Rangers, bro. Bro, they had his hair so fucked up. And he had a weird shaped head. Bro, look at Zach from Power. bro, look at his shit. Bro, they be like, yeah, that'd be $25. Bro, if somebody charged me for this motherfucker look like a mushroom. Motherfucker, he got an astronaut helmet on, bro. What the fuck is that? It look like looking out of an airplane window and shit. Man, he gotta go. They put a yarmulke condom on his head or some shit, bro. Bro, this is the most disrespectful hairline. He said that rainbow taper. Bro, they used to dog the black characters. No, there's no explanation for that, bro. There literally is no explanation for why they needed to do that. It's morphin' time, motherfucker. It's shape up time. It need to be shape up time. It's taper time. This is disrespectful. There's no way. There is no way, bro. Why is this shit? It's not even like a nice rainbow. You know what I'm saying? He got it even all over. No blend. He look uncertain of the haircut as fuck, too. It looked like he got a shower cap on. Man, if you don't take this shower cap ass taper off, look at this shit, bro. Look at this. Blood, what they do to your hairline. Blood, this, you look a fool. You look horrible. You look like a black, unemployed Lego man looking at, bro. He got Lego hair. That motherfucker look like, you know them erasers that you put on the tip of the pencil? That motherfucker look like a used up eraser. You try to erase pen mark with the eraser. You try to erase some pen writing. This look horrible. I have never seen this. Bro, if my shit, I'll really fight my barber. I really would. You got out the chair and they were like, $25, please. And your shit was just your shit was just a rainbow. No. No. Bro, everybody else, Tommy had a cool hair. Amy Jo Johnson, all of them had cool hairdos except for him. His shit just looked like fucking, they used a horseshoe to line him up. They're magically delicious. We got marshmallows and arches. Bro, they used Lucky Charms horseshoes to line the bull up. Bro, this is flagrant foul on the haircut. Nigga head look like a bit off peanut butter jelly sandwich. Bro, they used a Reese's peanut butter cup. There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's looking ass, bro. This is disrespectful by all accounts. Like even in the 90s had some Kid and Play. You had some dope haircuts. That wasn't one of them. Horrible. Somebody said Wayne Brady. Oh shit, you right, bro. What the fuck? Bro. Bro, look at his shit. Bro, what type of skull is this? This motherfucker. That shit look crazy. Wow. Somebody said Wayne Brady. Bro, his shit is pushed all the way back. Damn, they pushed that man back, bro. Nah, bro. Shit. What show is he on? America's Got Talent? America's Got Barbers? Bro, look how they did Zach. They do got the same cut damn near. Bro, his shit pushed back. Bro, they pushing him. That's that Pusha T, bro. This shit is disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Look at the disrespect. Look, you could tell his hairline start right there. Bro, look at the sides. Look. Bro, he got Lenny Kravitz size. American woman, stay away from me. This motherfucker got Lenny Kravitz size. Man, get him out of here. I'm done. Is Wayne Brady gonna have to slap a bitch? Yeah, he gotta slap a bitch for that haircut. Ethiopian forehead. I'm done. Y'all can have that. See how they disrespect? That'll be $8. That'll be your ass giving me that cut. That shit is low key horrible. I bet they give out protractors at his shop. They got to. His shit is too rounded. But it seemed like you would want it more squared. You know what I'm saying? You doing round. You doing new shapes and shit. Hell nah. These comments gotta stop. Nah, they lined him up with that handheld potato peeler. They peeled him. Oh my God. I laugh hard as fuck at that Wade Brady picture. Hey, y'all tripping. My face hurts. Y'all gotta stop. Bro, that ain't a haircut. That's a pumpkin carving. They carved that man. Motherfucking Last of the Mohicans, he got scalped. Fuck that. Daniel Day-Lewis, that motherfucker got scalped. They scalped his shit. Bro, I'm gonna show you. This how they used to do it. Last Mohican, motherfucker. That's how they used to scalp your shit. See, you can't play with it. You just gotta just scalp it all the way. Man, fuck that. You just gotta scalp somebody sometime. Bro, I'm gonna bring that back. Y'all owe me to keep fucking around, bro. I'm gonna bring the scalpings back. I'll scalp the fuck out of somebody good. Bro, for real. I'm just saying, if it's self-defense. And you gotta, that's how you, when you scalp somebody, that's how you gotta do the face, you feel me? Cause you can't look all, like Bruce Lee used to look like sorrowful after he killed somebody, bro. I'll scalp him like this. Hold that motherfucking scalp and shit. Hey, I got these cheeseburgers. Yeah, I got these scalps. I got these scalps. Bro, I'm the king of the scalps. We got old media scalp. That shit funny as fuck. Next UK blacks. I can't even read these comments. Y'all are tripping. Y'all are tripping. He looked like Daffy Duck with his beak shot off. Bro, please stop. I can't even just stop. This is hella funny. He said, shit, I just stopped my side hurting. I'm so done, bro. They had to, it's morphin' time. It's haircut time. You better get their haircut. Fuck Zordon. You better have Zordon shape you up or go to Wizard of Oz or whoever the fuck. That motherfucker. See, that's what I'm saying. This is what they do. That's how old media do black athletes and shit. They want Gervonta to have that cut. Yeah, Gervonta, get a cool cut. Get a Wayne Brady. Look like Wayne Brady. Then maybe you'll be more accepted if you look like Wayne Brady. Ain't nobody trying to look like no motherfucking Wayne Brady, Tom Brady, Brady Bunch. Man, fuck all y'all. You feel me? Fuck what y'all talking about. We control the narrative. Y'all tripping. I ain't never seen no haircut with erosion and shit. This shit was eroded. Kamal Osby on me. Oh, black channel. Get a cool cut. Why won't they get a cool cut? Why won't the black channel? When will blacks get a cool cut? It's about to be 2020. Stop getting these Negro cuts. Like, what? These motherfuckers be tripping in the comment section. And they be lying and shit. Yeah, I hate Gervonta. And I'm black too, by the way. Oh, okay. Motherfuckers just be saying everything. I like grape drink. I'm black too, by the way. I drink Sunny D. I drink Tang. Hey, I can't front. Sunny D was cool, but it kind of had like a frothy aftertaste. Like, it's good while you're drinking it. But after you stop drinking Sunny D, your mouth like tastes weird. Like, It just tastes weird, bro. You got this aftertaste. Sunny Delight will have your shit not so delightful after. But while you're drinking it, it's good, bro. But I don't know. It used to have this aftertaste. But that tang right there, listen, that tang shit used to go crazy. Who remembers tang? Motherfucker got that little spoon in it and put that powder. Oh my gosh, bro. That tang was too powerful. That motherfucker had you robbing banks and shit. Tonight on the 5 o'clock news, the Black Channel, apprehended by cops off of the tang. He was high on tang. Bro, that tang can get you high, the motherfucker, bro. That tang was too... That tang was real. He said that tang was a shit. That's what I'm saying. Bro, that just sounds like it hit. You know what I'm saying? Like it hit different. Everybody enjoyed tang. Everybody, bro. You know, that brought people together. Gay people, all types of people. Tang, you got some tang. You know what I'm saying? Like, tang was good, bro. Hey, I'm so done, bro. Somebody said tang was the first original pre-workout. You ain't lying, bro. That shit would give you energy. You be like, not motivated. I don't want to clean the house. I don't know. I don't want to vacuum, do the kitchen. Boof, boof. Drink some of that tang, bro. You doing all your bills, paying your bills on time and shit, cleaning the house, the bathroom, all that shit, bro. That poo tang, you did too much, bro. Hey, you hood to the motherfucker, bro. He said I used to mix tang in my pancake mix. That shit was fire. Hey, that when you turn into the hood MacGyver, that's how I know you hood as a motherfucker, bro. Only people who are at a certain income level experiment and make their own delicacies like this. You know what I'm saying? Like rich people probably don't have the creativity that you get in the hood and shit. Motherfuckers be making tuna, but I'm gonna put some bacon bits in mine. Like bacon bits and tuna, and then you try it. This shit kind of good. start chefing. That man said he put tang in the pancake shit. Bro, if you from the hood, you be doing like dope dealers. You get that formula right. You like try it. You're like, okay, that was good. And then next time you make that pancake mix, you know the exact amount of tang to put in. You know, it's like when people be cutting dope and shit, they know how to mix what to mix with it and how much baking soda. You know exactly how much tang you want to put in that. It's a tang. Like what? These pancakes is good. What are these tang cakes? Like what the fuck is a tang cake? It's tang and pancakes. No, tang cake. The motherfucker makes some sherbet tang cakes. Y'all hella funny. Pickles and Kool-Aid. I remember the ice cream man in Sacramento used to, when I used to go visit my family, he used to sell them big ass like pancake. I mean, you got me saying pancakes, pickles. My cousins, we used to always get the pickles and shit from them. Oh yeah, like peanut butter and jelly toasted, bro. Bro, man, we'll put Gordon Ramsay, Wolfgang Puck, all them out of business. We start releasing the hood menu. Had that white rice with butter and salt and pepper. Y'all did that? Bro, you got to get the white rice warmed. It could be leftover. It's probably better if it's leftover white rice. And then you get some butter and put it on there and put some salt and pepper on there. That shit, buttery goodness and shit. That steamed white rice with the butter and salt and pepper. That should be on smash. Man, them broke recipes be clutch. You know I hate when you go to the fridge and you open it like, damn, we ain't got nothing to eat. Then you go watch some TV, watch Netflix. You come back like 30, 40 minutes later, open the same fridge, like something just gonna pop out. Hey, look at me. I'm here. Like, this is the same bullshit in there. You got a third of milk, some Thousand Island dressing, and some wilted lettuce. You don't really have nothing to make. Motherfuckers start moving shit around in the cabinets and the fridge and shit. Trying to discover some shit like Indiana Jones. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What's behind this juice? That should be. Nah, eggs and rice be going crazy. I still get that at the L&L Hawaiian barbecue. They got a 2 hamburger patties, white rice. That's a body grits to cream of wheat. What happened? He said pull the canned goods out, blow the dust off them. Grits and fried bologna. Oh yeah, that's a hood delicacy. That shit will get you there if you need something. Or even when you get the noodles, motherfuckers got their own way to make noodles. Like I put the seasoning in right when I put the noodles in. I don't put the seasoning in at the end like they tell you. I like it. Tastes different. That shit hit different when you put the seasoning in right when you put the noodles in. Grilled cheese and ham is hella good. We used to have a bowling alley, and they used to make the best grilled cheese and ham. It was always perfect. Hey, low key, bowling alleys be having some good ass food, bro. I don't know what the fuck they doing in there, but I think they get people that came straight out of jail or some shit, bro. People straight out the penitentiary, and the only job they can get is at the bowling alley as a chef, because they be hooking that shit up, bro. Bowling alleys got most, like, people always look on Yelp for actual restaurants. Shit, hit up that bowling alley. I ain't never been to a bowling alley where the food was just extra trash. The bowling alleys be having hella good food. Like, God damn, who made this? That's how you know when the food's good. You want to meet the cook and shit. Who made this, Richard? Where you at? Terrence Crawford versus Hamburglar, man. See, Super Dave know what's up. No, I'm telling you, bowling alleys get slept on with the food. Motherfuckers be bowling hella fool and shit. Throwing the ball in the gutter. You ever throw a bowling ball down the lane? This shit go gutter in like 2 seconds. You just walk back disappointed. Oh, okay. Just walk of shame and shit. Chicken salad sandwiches. I ain't had that in hella long. Or even the egg salad sandwich. Shout out to Anthony Jones. Y'all gotta smash the like button though. We just ringing in the new year. 2020. Spam cut thick with mustard or mayo. Facts. He said he taking girls there for dinner dates. Shit. Keep the cost down. Actually, I hate females that are picky eaters. I don't know why that bothers me. Crawford Collazo. Listen, Top Rank don't really have no one for Crawford. Collazo's arm fell off or some shit in his last fight. Like, he was hurt. And he lost. So it's not a, it's probably a hard fight, but it's not going to be received well. He said that hot dog spaghetti. Oh yeah, that's one of them ones. He said that hot dog spaghetti. That should be good too. Hey, you know what? Either it fell off over the years or whatever, but I used to fuck with Chef Boyardee. That shit, I had it recently. I was like, what the fuck is it? I don't know if it was an old can or what, but that shit was trash. Nah, I was like, yeah, let me bring back some memories. That shit brought back nightmares. That shit was weak. I had some ravioli. I was like, man, you know what? I ain't had no Chef Boyardee in 7 years. I see why, bro. Now that Chef Boyardee was trash, bro. I could remember liking it back in the day. I don't know what. I guess your taste buds change over the years, you know. Chitlin loaf. Hey, you tripping, bro. Chitlins be smelling like old, you know, hood clubs and shit. Like Bust Down Tatiana and shit. Yeah, business brain in the mix. What's up? Man, y'all still hating on Tank too? What's up with that? Why y'all still hating on Tank? He said that should be bland as hell. No, man, I could have swore that was tasted alright back in the day, but that shit was weak. I think Chef Boyardee dead or something. And they changed the recipe. That motherfucker, he in the pen or something. Chef Boyardee probably diesel now. Hey, I got this ravioli. Where's Chef Boyardee at? That motherfucker hub now in the penitentiary doing football numbers. Where the fuck Chef at? Chef Boyardee, motherfucker. He looking like Tukey Williams now. I got these cans. I got that alphabet soup for y'all. You know, motherfucker be too buff and motherfucker can't sit comfortably. They be on the plane and shit. Where my seat at? Man, sit your ass in the middle of the aisle. You a wide neck ass motherfucker, bro. That motherfucker be too buff and shit. Terry Crews looking at him, bro. Sit your ass in the stowaway section. Go sit with the luggage with your big ass. Go take a nap by the luggage like a stowaway. Be hella big and shit. Trying to get in that little ass bathroom, that airport bathroom. Bro, you need to fly private. You too big. Bro, I hate sitting next to these big ass. I'm big too, but I'm not like these motherfuckers. Bruce big. Like these motherfuckers be like Michael Clark Duncan looking at. Yeah, boss. John Coffey. I want to go to Disneyland, boy. Man, get your old MCD Michael Clark Duncan looking ass the fuck away from me, bro. I never sit next to there'll be fine girls on the plane. I ain't never sat next to them. It's like they think I'm Bill Cosby or some shit. I ain't never, literally, I see fine bad ones, you know, wearing velour and sweats, all types of shit. Coochie cut, bro. They never put me next to a bad female. I have never, literally, all the flights y'all see me take or know that I took to get to these fights and shit, I ain't never slept. I said slept. I ain't never sat next to a bad one, ever. They think I'm Ego Cosby. I would like to fly the private plane in the first class, you see, next to the bitch. They think I'm on some Cosby shit. I always sit next to weirdos and fucking Lizzo and all types of shit, bro. Why I got to be next to Lizzo? Yeah, they be sending me next to Uncle Buck and all types of shit, bro. I ain't got time for this. Well, I gotta sit next to John Candy, Uncle Buck and shit. Rikishi and Lizzo and all types of shit, bro. Why I got to sit next to you? Like, that's disrespect. You gonna put two big, overgrown motherfuckers next to each other? Motherfucking, I'll be in the, try not to move, can't even put the seatbelt on and shit because this motherfucker's sitting on it. Man, get the fat boys, the disorderlies, the fuck away from me. Yeah, they got me next to Mark Henry. We look like the WWE plane and shit. Going to SummerSlam. Man, get these big ass motherfuckers, Yokozuna and shit, the fuck away from me. Every time I sit next to a big person, they always awake when the food come. Would you like some snacks and drink? Oh, motherfucker all happy. Oh, what you mean? Oh, you waited for this. Because you know you don't really know. There'll be turbulence, so you don't know when the snacks and stuff is finna come. Motherfucker waited up. Listen, every time I'm next to a big person, they ain't never asleep when the snacks come. Cause I've been asleep sometimes, and I woke up, everybody's drinking ginger ale and shit. I'm like, fuck. Cause I always get that ginger ale. I always get that ginger ale. Motherfuckers eating and shit. Your throat all dry from the altitude. And they ain't doing no more rounds of drinks and shit. That's the worst feeling in the world. You be on that airplane, thirsty than a bitch. They've already passed you. You fell asleep on accident. Like, I just dozed off. Give me some ginger ale. I want some ginger ale. They like, go to hell. You ain't getting no ginger ale. We already closed up shop. They treat you like Big Worm and shit on the plane. Sorry, fat boy, we closed. My money. Mama. That should be so weak on the plane. You fall asleep with the motherfucking Cheez-Its and drink come. You just got to struggle for the remainder of the flight and shit till you deplane. Man, fuck this. I'll hijack this motherfucker. So y'all need to stop. let me stop, bro. Y'all got me hot. Passenger 57 this motherfucker. Yeah. Keep playing around, bro. I'll do like Detective John Cutter. Bitch, if you don't get your fat ass off the plane leaning hard as fuck. Oh, man. What's the best airline? Because I don't trust them little cheap airlines. They be having them little play school planes and shit. I don't like that. They be like, and they try to say this shit cute. Don't panic. We're just going to experience a little bit of rough air. This ain't no motherfucker. This is a storm from X-Men. This ain't no fucking rough air, a patch of rough air. Motherfucker talking about a patch of rough air. This shit is not, this is the perfect storm with Mark Wahlberg. There ain't no motherfucking rough air. This shit beyond rough. You be in the plane and shit, doing a Harlem Shake. Like, when is this shit finna stop? I don't like that shit. Got me in the plane like the fucking Tuskegee Airmen and shit. Planes shaking like them old school planes, like Red Baron and shit. Y'all tripping. He said Twister. Yeah, the fucking cow going around and shit. He said, have you looking like Denzel shot at the end of training day? Hey, you wrong. Them fucking Russians. United puts on the best flights. Yeah, I ain't had no problems. Bro, I flew Delta coming back from Atlanta, and they lined people up. They're like, oh, if your ticket's A through 1 through 30, line up. Then they had us all sit down talking about the pilots ain't here yet. What type of shit is this? The pilots ain't here. They said the pilots caught another flight and they ain't landed yet, so we can't board. Man, where Delta at? I need a refund. Smash the like button. Yeah, I don't like them little cheap flights. I don't know. Like Spirit. I ain't never flew Spirit. I don't like the name of it. That shit remind me of La Bamba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bamba. Yeah, your ass gonna be a Spirit fucking around flying on that shit. Nah, bro. I don't like that little shit. Actually, Spirit just redid their planes. They should look kind of low key. This shit is all black and shit. Yeah, I don't know. I look at the name of the plane. Spirit, I don't like that. Spirit. You gonna be talking to the spirits in a minute. Fucking around. Like when it's unbelievable. And see, the other thing is those cheap airlines, a lot of them, they start charging you for every little thing. Oh, you got 2 shoes? That's $50 a shoe. Man, what type of shit is this? How you gonna charge me for wearing shoes? Like I'm finna come on this motherfucker barefoot. Nah, you got big feet. You got big feet. $50 a shoe. $25 for your carry-on. Man, fuck y'all. They be trying to charge for everything. I don't like that. Oh, you want to wear your seatbelt? That's $15. That's $15 if you want to wear a seatbelt. Nah, man, fuck this. How you gonna charge me to wear the seatbelt? They do. I got Spirit trying to charge $5 for water. See, that's what I'm saying. They be charging for Like every little thing. You want to use your own cell phone, 25. Wait. For me to use my own cell phone, no Wi-Fi, you gonna charge me? $25. All right, fake ass soul plane. He said, "Oh, I'm done." He said, "You got Tim's. Oh, you got Tim's. That's more rubber. $75." Facts. That's what I'm saying. I don't like all that extra ass charges because sometimes when you start adding up carry-ons and all this extra charges, you could have got the other flight and didn't have to worry about all that. Ego, my son is 2, talks gibberish. Still, he had done stole my phone and think he had a conversation with you. Bro, I think I seen it. I was like, Anthony Jones is tripping. Bro, he put something. I seen it because I seen your comment. I was like, what? Nah, he was typing. Bro, he was typing some English. I just didn't understand it. He was like, you have forsaken us. I'm like, what? What's wrong with Anthony Jones and shit? You like, remember I told you I used to date that girl and her son was possessed? I don't know, man. I don't know. You have forsaken us, the people of... Nah, don't block it. Hey, y'all tripping. Y'all trying to block a little kid? Nah, he cool. Y'all tripping. Xerxes of the matinee. I will Joaquin Phoenix Joker, no movie alert. You have forsaken. Oh shit. I don't fuck with none of that. Motherfuckers be talking all weird like that. You have forsaken me. I don't know. I'm real big on words, so when people use them certain words, I don't like it. Like I knew a dude that he was working the night shift at Walmart, and he told me that he got written up because his manager was like, one of the managers like power tripping, and he said the manager, he said basically Walmart was getting sued, class action lawsuits, because people were not taking their lunch breaks. California is pretty strict on it. So people weren't taking their lunch breaks by the certain 5th hour or whatever. So Walmart was getting sued and paying out class action lawsuits. So Walmart came down on all the stores, especially California, saying, hey, your people have to go on break within 4 hours of their shift, blah, 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 before the 5th hour. Otherwise, the managers are going to start getting in trouble. So it was a real big thing. The dude said he was working nights, and he said the manager was already like a dick, and he said the manager was tripping. And then he was moving the pallet, and the guy said, take your break. The manager said this to him. And then he was like, oh, I'm just going to, release the pallet, and then I'll go take a break. He said, no, now, obey me. And I was like, oh, I see why. He said he cussed his manager out. I was like, oh, okay, I can see that. And the motherfucker said, obey me. What type of shit is that? Bro, if your manager just said, obey me, like that's what I'm saying. I'm too big on words. Like, I don't like that. Motherfucker said, obey me. like who the fuck are you supposed to be? I don't know. People be tripping. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it. He said, obey this uppercut. He said, obey. Nah, bro. He said the manager said to him, obey me. Like, what'd you say? Oh, baby. No, I said obey. Ain't no fucking, you show enough and shit. Yeah. Kiss my Converse. Nigga, please. Like, nah, you tripping, bro. Sam Alvarado a fool. He said, fuck that job. Obey me. We fighting off rip. Bro, you finna get that Wilder Ortiz feet planted. Yep. Bite. You finna get that Wilder shit. Bro, don't threaten me, fam. If you're gonna snipe me, just do it. What's going on here? Y'all be tripping. Y'all tripping. Work is a definition of slavery. Yeah, man, I'm glad I do my own thing. Anyway, I want to talk about this real quick in closing. Tank Davis. Bro, he is a star. People are hating, and it's looking crazy. I'm seeing a lot of hate. Tank did not look horrendous like some of y'all are making it out to be. Bro, this is his first fight at 135. He missed weight, came back within the protocol, made weight. It's a regular fight, and people are acting like Tank lost or got beat up or knocked down. Shout out to LJ. Happy New Year. What did y'all see in the fight? That's what I'm not understanding. But listen, Tank Davis, Devin Haney is an awesome fight. It's not going to happen. Eddie Hearn, listen, this man has not pulled the trigger on any major fights, American fights. He has not got any of them done. Not a mandatory, just on his own merit, made the fight happen. Name one big, okay. Name a Sean Porter versus Errol Spence level fight Eddie Hearn has produced since being with DAZN. In America, primarily with an American or somebody who's been branded in America. Bro, what fight? This is what I'm saying. People think, oh, why are you being this way? Oh, I'm just telling you the truth. Shout out to Ego. Happy New Year, bro. Tehran, appreciate it. Yeah, see, y'all worked it out. I love it. Good job, Agent Omega. He can't even get Andre fights. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. He got Boo Boo fighting somebody who is Boo Boo that nobody wants to see. Why my boy Boo Boo got to fight somebody who is Boo Boo that nobody is finna pay for and shit? What are we talking about? Andre should be fighting the top shelf people. Charlo, Canelo, Triple G, at least a Derevchenko. He ain't gave him none of them. Like, okay, Triple G ducking Derevchenko. We knew, seen it coming. You can't get Derevchenko for Andre. That would be a good fight because we've seen Triple G and listen, if we've seen Triple G and Jacobs both had one knockdowns, but still Derevchenko did his thing. Why not reach out to it? Because no disrespect to Derevchenko, but they said he lost. I don't think he's one of Al Heyman's major guys that they've been pushing, with a huge brand. People respect him, of course. So you might be able to get him, just like Andy Ruiz for Joshua. You might be able to get a guy like that. I don't think you're going to get Broner or Errol Spence or Sean Porter, the bigger names because they got their own plans for them. But you might be able to get a Derevchenko and give him to Andre. That would listen, I would go to Miami for this Miami card for Andre versus Derevchenko. That's the type of fight I would travel for. But I got to make it make sense. I'm coming from another coast, and bro, when I cover fights, I end up getting off schedule. My biological clock gets fucked up worse than it already is from switching time zones. I am more productive at home, obviously, because I have multiple things at my disposal. I can, I don't have to go to fight week events and shit. So I got to make it make sense. Man, Andre ain't getting no love over there. And the thing that's becoming like almost a nuisance in boxing is I don't doubt a lot of these fighters would take the fight, but your promoter can't facilitate it. So it becomes like really like it's clout chasing. Like Andre, he's about to fight Lucas Keeler, but he has to keep talking about Charlo. You feel what I'm saying? Devin Haney is recovering, had to lose his belt in line for the winner of Luke Campbell versus Fortuna, but he has to bring up Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? The fights he's interested in, but we know Eddie Hearn can't facilitate that. Tevin Farmer, he's fighting Jojo Diaz, but people been wanting to see him fight Tank. It's just like none of these fights are getting done. So it's like Ryan Garcia is talking about Tank. That's what I'm telling you. Tank is a fucking star, bro. How many people are commenting on Tank? Terrence Crawford, right? Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Tevin Farmer has been. I seen Jose Ramirez's promoter, his co-promoter. Bro, it's like people keep talking about him. Crazy. LJ says, Happy New Year to Ego's Army and to the haters watching. Facts. L brought him out. Adrian, precisely. They're piggybacking on Tank. And you know what's sad is people like, listen, I don't have sides and all this dumb shit because I'm not the fighter. I'm not signed to no promoter. I could do whatever the fuck I want. You know, I'm not labeled, like I'm not signed to anybody. I can go to anybody's event if they give me credential. You know what I mean? And I know fighters with all of the promoters on a personal level. So it's nothing like that, but I'm just being real with what I see. Do you notice PBC fighters, by and large, don't have to even mention DAZN events and fights as frequently as we're seeing DAZN fighters mention what's going on in PBC. Same thing with Top Rank. Like, and especially from what's perceived as like a hating manner, you know what I mean? Or like I'm interested in what this guy's next move is type of manner. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I think the last time I really seen it was maybe Charlo. I seen him commenting on Canelo's fight with Kovalev. They were talking about why are we waiting and it's taking too long, shit like that. But that was it. I don't typically, like, if Andre fights Keeler, do you think you're going to see a bunch of stuff from Charlo's and Errol Spence about it? Probably not. And I'm not even talking just about trash talk. I'm talking about just paying attention to their events. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I look at my like Twitter. I follow all these fighters and Instagram and stuff. I see them like Ryan Garcia was like Badu Jack, Jean Pascal. That was a good ass fight. You know, when Wilder fought, Ryan Garcia was like, oh, Wilder, he's a scary dude. Like, so that shows me Ryan Garcia, a DAZN Golden Boy fighter, is watching these PBC cards. You get what I'm saying? But then some of these other cards, you don't really see everyone tune in. Like, I didn't see Wilder immediately tweet about and go to his social media talking about Joshua Ruiz or Dillian White, Oscar Rivas. You know, you get what I'm saying? And that's the thing. So we know PBC is putting on the largest events in America, especially. It's just what it is because people seem to be interested. Everyone's talking about Balderas losing and Charlo Harrison, and they're talking about the outcome. Oh, F.A. Java, that was a good fight. But then some of these other cards, you're not really seeing people talk unless it's like a bad performance, you know, or someone unexpectedly loses, which, you know, that heightens things. Salute, Ego. Happy New Year to your army and all the haters watching around the world. Let's get ready for 2020. Facts. Appreciate it. See, J.A. Dixon. He said, yep, those other fights don't really mean shit to the boxing world in reality. And I think that's why it's happening like it's happening. Like, I don't see this plethora of non-associated acts talking about some of these other events. You get what I'm saying? Like, if, let's say, Francisco Vargas versus Miguel Berchelt in Dog Bay, I don't see a bunch of PBC fighters and DAZN fighters, like the people who are not with Top Rank, talking about it. But Tank fights on PBC, and you see Top Rank fighters, people who are signed to the label, and people who are signed with DAZN, Golden Boy, Eddie Hearns and stuff, talking about these PBC fights and the outcome and who happened and what happened. You see what I'm saying? So that goes to show me right then and there, we know who is the biggest fight. The real fight Eddie Hearn made was Jake Paul versus Jibber. I don't even know who that is, bro. That Anderson Gibbs or whatever. And then Eddie Hearn posted something talking about the venues being built. Like, this man stayed building venues. Like, Eddie Hearn, like, when are you going to use a venue that's, like, established? And first of all, Eddie Hearn be woofing. He be woofing. Talking about, like, they building a venue. They're not building no venue for that fucking Android card. They might be building a venue just to have the venue, and you're using that same venue for your event. But look, he said venue going up in Miami for our big January 30th show live. Bro, they are not building this for you. This is not Saudi Arabia. Bro, you think, come on, bruh. Bruv, he woofing. He making it like they built this shit for that car. Man, come on, son. Does anybody believe that? Eddie stay with them pop-up shop venues. That's what I'm saying, bro. Hey, they are not. So they building this for one night for you. They don't have no other plans with it. Nobody else has the venue, February 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or whatever. They just built this. Man, come on, bro. Used car salesman stuff. They did not build that shit for that card. And if they are, then they motherfucking fools. If you building it for that card, and that's the only purpose it's serving, like the Saudi Arabia thing, then you a fucking fool, bro. We're talking about, oh yeah, we built the venue. We got this venue built. Bro, they might be building a venue in general, and it's going to be ready by the time your event is there and you're using the facility. I can understand that. But come on, bro. You're making it like they just built it for you. That's what I'm saying, bro. And Eddie Hearn. Hello? That was weird. Fucking Ghost in the Machine, Eddie in the Machine. What the hell's happening? Y'all can hear me? I don't know what, bro. Eddie possessed my computer. He's like, I'm in here. Cha get bang. Cha get bang. You wank. Cha get bang wank. Bro. Listen, smash the like button. We working. 2020, I promise you that. Hold on, man. Chat shit get bang. I don't know. What is the name of the venue? What is the name of the venue for this? See, hey, listen, bro. Listen, this old stuff is funny. Listen, bro. I'm looking at this shit right now. Bro, Eddie be talking about, oh, yeah, this is legendary stuff, massive risk. Watch. Ticketmaster. Look, y'all see this? Y'all smell it, son? Section 109, row B, $100. Bro, look at these prices. $250, $100. and then they had some for 1,000. Bro, look, you could get tickets like right up in here for $100. Tickets as cheap as $40. This shit is crazy. So it's not like Wilder tickets have already sold out all of the. There's no $100 tickets anymore. The next ticket price that's available for Wilder tickets are like $540 to $1,000 or more. That's what I'm saying. So it's like you got to look at it like you got to look at the price points. Eddie Hearn, this is not Eddie Hearn thinks this is the UK and shit. Someone said rent a tent, bro. I'm done. He said it's a Mortal Kombat stage. I'm so done with these comments. DAZN is exactly what old media hoped PBC would turn out to be. Ooh, facts. That's what I'm saying. They said they're wasting money, they're overpaying, they ain't gonna be around. Investors are losing money. Hey, business brain. He already know what's up, bro. That's what I'm saying. And the funny thing is this: they were writing articles about PBC. I don't know, man. PBC and they, people are getting mad and they're losing money and they're stealing venues. And I'm telling you, man. And the other thing I noticed is this: PBC ain't even like really effing with like bothering. They're not even really bothering DAZN. Like they don't have to do anything, go out of their way to do anything to it's like DAZN's making their own moves. No one's bothering them. No one's blocking them from doing whatever. And it looks like they're struggling still. Can you name a fight that you think was bigger than Tank versus what's the name? Gamboa, and the outcome of it was liked by the public. Like people were satisfied with it. Not like in America, not no Saudi Arabia or something. In America. I really want to know this because people always say I'm lying and I'm biased and stuff. That's cool. But you ain't going to answer the question. That's what I know. I don't care about Tank and Crawford at 140. Listen, this is not the channel for that. It's shit's not finna happen. Don't care. I swear, my voice, this shit cost. The price went up. I don't care about like fantasy bullshit. Unless you can show me some indication that that's something that they'll really do, then it's a waste of time. Look, this is a Tank fight. Bro, look. This is it. That shit was lit, bro. DAZN's biggest event was a fight between YouTubers. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then they said Tank did 600,000 plus on Sunday. Like, when the reviews or whatever, it was up to 774,000. So in 2 days, Tank did that on Showtime. That's the best number. That's like Adrian Broner type numbers. Broner was doing them type of numbers with Mikey Garcia. You guys got to check the facts. Tank is a star, I told you. So that's not bad for a mismatch. 608,000 views on Showtime, a premium network. Listen, just so you guys know, ESPN is available to more people and is considered like basic cable, or like it's involved in like more of a ready-made cable packages. Like if you get a decent cable package, it'll probably have ESPN. Showtime, HBO are considered premium networks where there's no, unless it's a promotion, there's really no one that offers Showtime or HBO included, long term for no additional price. Like for example, I stay at so many hotels, y'all know that. If I stay at a hotel, they're guaranteed to have ESPN. If they have cable, they have ESPN. If they have HBO or Showtime, that's an added perk, because not every hotel is gonna pay the rights fees or whatever they have to do to acquire those premium channels. So Tank is on a premium channel that recently all the good fights have been going to Fox from PBC, and Tank's he's doing the best numbers since like Broner. So that says a lot. Then you still got people hating, oh, these are horrible numbers. Again, people that don't even know, they like just dumbass people that don't know numbers. Oh, these are the worst numbers I've ever heard of. You obviously don't know the boxing market. I told you. And the funny thing is this. Watch. I'm going to show y'all. All right. Broner versus Garcia averaged 881,000 viewers. And it did like 900. It peaked at 937. So just under 1 million. They said Tank did 600 something. But then with the additional fights or the additional views, hold on. Oh my gosh, bro. Hold on 1 second. So you see the average of Broner versus Garcia, which people were definitely checking for a couple years ago when it happened. It averaged 881. Tank Davis versus Gamboa. Mike Coppinger of The Athletic. It says, through Sunday, Gamboa Davis main event on Showtime was seen by 774,000 viewers per Nelson's media research. The figure includes live linear views, on demand and streaming, as well as replays on Showtime. So the real number is 600 and change, the one night number. But then once the additional numbers came on Sunday, like people heard the outcome and maybe were at work or something and watched it, it got up to 774. So once again, Tank is a star. That's not bad. That's not how is that bad if y'all motherfuckers are saying this was a mismatch? Do you feel what I'm saying? You're like, oh, this, what the hell? If people were thinking that this was a mismatch, look at those type of numbers. ESPN has only done one fight over 1 million with all their viewers, and that was Crawford Mean Machine this whole year. Look, see, that's what I'm saying. People try to, you can't beat new media, bro. Look, this is Top Rank on ESPN. All the people, boxing scene. Pulev versus Bogdad Dinu draws lowest viewership since ESPN's Top Rank deal. ESPN Pulev drew an average of 469,000. This is on ESPN, which is not a premium network. And that's what it did. 469,000. And ESPN, again, has more subscribers because it doesn't cost an extra $13 roughly to get it. What other, in DAZN, I can't even pull their numbers. They don't. And Pulev fought, what's the name? Rydell Booker. So those numbers probably never even came out. What other fights did they have? Shakur Stevenson. I went to that. What's the name? Joette. See, I don't even know if numbers came out for that fight. I'm looking right now. So that's what I'm saying. Like, not all. Man, come on, bro. And you got to look at it. That's at. If you have Showtime, those views means people paid, and they pay Showtime to have it. You get what I'm saying? It's not like those numbers don't encompass. You have Showtime if you watched it. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't encompass like illegal streams or some dumb shit. So that's like basically paying customers who are paying the premium for Showtime. So it is what it is. I probably could find it, but I want to know how many built-in subscribers ESPN has versus Showtime. Because like I said, ESPN is available on basic cable packages. Like I said, if you go to a hotel, it's going to have ESPN if they have TV and cable. It's not necessarily going to have Showtime, and it probably won't unless you're at a nicer hotel. So, like I said, people are going to hate on Tank and all that. So, if that's Tank's numbers with who you guys are perceived mismatch, so he had 14,000 people come out, and he did he did closer to 1 million. He did more than 500,000. You get what I'm saying? It's not bad for what you're saying was a washed-up Gamboa. You know, imagine if he was on Fox. What type of numbers you think they would do then? Because again, now putting Tank on Fox would make it more available and accessible to basic cable users, people who just have basic cable. And then the only thing I'll say is this: Showtime hasn't been given a lot of the big fights because this was the first year for the deal with Fox. So realistically speaking, people haven't, people might have turned off Showtime. It just depends on the person. The holidays coming, and Showtime hasn't had a lot of the big fights. A lot of the big fights have been either on pay-per-view or on Fox. So you have to get people in the mode of having Showtime again as well, because they didn't have. Now their calendar is hopefully going to build back up, but they had Charlo this month, and then Tank Davis, and then Clarissa Shields next month. So we got to see them improve their schedules to the point where they're getting more fights, because before that, the bigger PBC fights were going to Fox or Fox pay-per-view. And I think they did that because it was the first year for Fox, so they want to come out the gate swinging. But I think they'll probably, I don't know, I don't work for Heyman, so I think they'll probably split it up a little bit more evenly, because Wilder versus Ortiz, that could have been on Showtime, but they didn't even make it on Showtime. You know what I'm saying? Wilder's been on Showtime, but they took him off. So, oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Danny Garcia's going to be on Showtime. Clarissa Shields. So it looks like hopefully their calendar's improving. Man, Fox has been doing crazy. They've been going crazy. Ego, your topic reminds me to cancel my Showtime trial. I don't know what the point of telling me that is, but good luck. Tank got that secret sauce. Yeah, man. It's just crazy. Everybody's talking about Tank. And real talk, Wilder took himself off. You don't fuck with Showtime? Oh, I didn't know that. Unless it's because of like the commentary, Paulie Malignaggi or some shit. I don't know. But nah, he said he's still cool with. I was in front of Wilder, and he did a little media scrum, and he said it's all love with Showtime. So, he might not like the commentary against him because they always seem to be, at least Paulie, you know, seems to have something negative to say. But anyway, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on the game. 2020, we're going to see what it holds. We're going to see what it holds. I can't wait. He said, plus the Ohio State game was on too. Exactly. You had all those college football games and shit. Plus, like I said, you have to factor in it's the holidays. And like one of the best fights in December that I can remember was Manny Pacquiao versus Marquez. They fought in December when Marquez knocked him out. But that was 3 previous fights of history, so that fight did well. You get what I'm saying? But you have to kind of have big fights to do the bigger numbers by the holidays because now people have spending habits and stuff. And like I said, Showtime this year, towards the end, they kind of fizzled out and they weren't getting the bigger fights. So they weren't the destination for the better PBC fights. It's apparent Fox had the better PBC cards. You know, Fox is getting Errol Spence and Wilder. So now if they start mixing it up a little bit more, then they'll be right back on track. But I think Showtime had to temporarily hold a L and get lesser fights to christen in this new Fox deal. This is just my opinion. Smash the like button. George, appreciate you. Happy New Year. £5 super chat. Fury knocks Wilder out next time. Happy New Year. Okay, we gonna find out. Fury don't have that many knockouts against elite names. Like he didn't. Basically, Wilder won, Klitschko. So good luck. We gonna find out. Tito's laughing at you. Here's what they think about you. Happy New Year. We're going to find out in February. I want to see Fury try to knock Wilder out. I want to see that. That's going to make it more of an action fight. Laughing my ass off. Fury couldn't knock out Otto Violin. Bro, that I ain't even try to argue with shit like this. Real media bars, that's something they got to deal with. New media. Shout out to Daniel Mason. As always, Happy New Year. Bro, we getting that New Year cake. I want to see Fury try to knock him out. So I hope you're right. Because I can't wait. That's going to make that fight even better and more explosive. So, anyway, either way, the fight establishes the number one heavyweight. Joshua's kind of an afterthought, even though he got his belts back. Listen, I haven't heard anybody. Listen to me, people. Yeah, we back at the cribbo. I ain't heard nobody. Like it's this how you know Eddie Hearn, even though Joshua lost and got his belts back. This how you know he done fucked up. This how you know Eddie Hearn and Joshua overplayed their hand, because even though Joshua got his belts back, still nobody believes that he gonna beat Wilder. Listen.
Heavyweight in the world against, without question, the most powerful heavyweight in the world. I think also that the rematch between Ruiz and Joshua makes this even bigger. It's difficult to argue, at least for me, that either of those two guys could beat either of these two guys. Joshua outboxed a short, fat guy. Against Wilder, he'd get blitzkrieg. Against Fury, he'd get outboxed. Well, you have the most.
That's Mark Kriegel of ESPN. He said, bro, his words exactly. Against Wilder, Joshua will get blitzkrieg. Bro, that means he'll get obliterated, decimated, destroyed, demolished. It's a German word. Blitzkrieg. Look it up. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's so Eddie Hearn and AJ, okay, you got the belts back, but nobody believes what Joshua was sold as at the current moment. because he, like I said, he did enough, beat Andy Ruiz fair and square, fair play, but people still don't believe it. Them motherfuckers said you're gonna get blitzkrieged. When you got to use words like that, motherfucker E40 and shit, you got to use certain words. Like, he couldn't just say, oh, Wilder will knock him out. He said you're going to get blitzkrieged. Woke up in the AM and got blitzkrieged. Me and that slurricane off that. Bro, well, you got to say shit like that. Man, I'm off the hook. I'm off the rig like blitzkrieg, bro. He said he going to get blitzkrieg. That means he don't believe you can beat him at all. And he says Fury would outbox AJ. So, again, AJ losing in June, it still has lasting effect. People don't believe in what the package was sold as initially. Would have been better to get knocked out. Bro, I think Joshua will get knocked out violently. Like, it'd be like Brazil level work. I think it would be, especially since AJ played games with Wilder. I think that's worse. I'm just being real. I think Wilder respects Fury. I don't think he respects AJ. Like, cause he knows at least Fury stood up to the test and, you know, got back up. You have no choice but to respect it, cause Wilder melts people, and Fury got back up. You know, somehow, some way, you could say it should have been stopped, yes, but somehow he got up. So I think there's a mutual respect there. But I don't think he likes Joshua nor respects him for all the games. And, like, he said AJ is going to get Das Boot. What, a submarine torpedo? Hey, y'all tripping. That motherfucker said Das Boot. Y'all tripping, dog. I know all this shit, bro. So, anyway, that's it. Man, as far as I keep saying it, but mark my words, I still see it being a tough year unless DAZN can massively step it up. Like, listen to DAZN's current forecasted calendar, right? They're talking about, well, this is a fine Jake Paul and whoever the fuck, you know, Anderson Silva or Anderson Gibb or whoever, and Andrade versus Keeler. That's the card with Tevin Farmer and Joseph Jojo Diaz. That's the card. Listen, I feel like even Tevin Farmer, Joseph Jojo Diaz, that's probably the best fight on the card. However, I don't think it's a big, massive fight. I don't like you. Okay. First of all, look at it like this. If this was a huge fight, why didn't they make that a separate card? So I don't think it, like, Showtime in Mayweather Promotions made Gervonta Tank Davis versus Gamboa a main event. They built a card around him. Can you picture Tevin Farmer versus Joseph Jojo Diaz in Atlanta in the Hawks, you know, State Farm Arena? Like, honestly, can you picture it being his own event or wherever, Alamo Dome or, you know, Frisco at the Star? Can you picture Joseph Jojo Diaz versus Tevin Farmer being a headline to a 14, 15, 16,000 seat arena? Like, come on, bro. Nobody cares about JoJo versus Tev, and I'm from Philly. Damn. I think it's a good fight, but again, to me, it's more for boxing purists. You know, it's more like hardcore boxing fans are going to get down with it more than anything. You know, we know Tank brought out stars, like people that probably like boxing some, but they don't follow it like that. But beyond that, that's the best fight on the card. Andrade versus Lucas Keeler. I don't even know nothing about Lucas Keeler like that. I just know the Luis Cuba Arias win. And Andrade's so good, I don't think anyone's expecting him to lose. So that Mikey Garcia versus Jesse Vargas, Estrada got injured or something, so they said he's not fighting the other dude. So now they're talking about Roman Gonzalez, who got knocked out by Sorong Visay, a guy Estrada beat, you know, arguably beat twice. I don't know, it's just weird. Mikey versus Jesse Vargas. I don't see that being a big fight. I really don't. Jesse Vargas, like, that's, to me, that's like Jacobs versus Chavez Jr. in the sense of it's is more glitter than gold. It's not actually gold. It's just something that glitters. You know, Mikey's a name, and people know Jesse Vargas too because he's been in the game for a minute. But I don't see that being a huge fight. I think the attendance could do cool because they're trying to milk Mexican and Hispanic customers. So it's in Texas, people, and you know the seats will probably be reasonable because it's a large venue. So you know people will probably come out. But in turn, I'm talking about viewership. Like you have to understand attendance. How much does that affect DAZN's bottom line? Attendance for one fight. They need customers for life. They need long-term customers, people who want to buy into the subscription. The fight don't really do nothing, and it doesn't really mean much for 147. You know, I wouldn't say the winner of that fight beats Errol Spence. What else are they talking about? They talking about Eddie Hearn talking about Dillian White versus Povetkin or Andy Ruiz. First of all, Andy Ruiz ain't your fighter, so there's no guarantee that you can even get that done. But why is Dillian White keep fighting people off of losses? And he keeps talking about Wilder, but Eddie Hearn keeps scheduling him to fight like Joseph Parker off a loss, and you know guys. Derek Chisora, he wasn't off a loss, but he was losing to Carlos Takam, and then he knocked him out. That's a stay busy fight for Garcia, bro. But when you're a newer company or the newest company, you're charging people $20. Who's gonna pay $20 a month so you could keep putting out stay busy fights? You know, what is Andrade Keeler? Is that a stay busy fight too? That's my whole point. How are all your fights stay busy fights? Dillian White, why can't he fight Luis Ortiz? I would rather see that than anybody. He's not. Luis Ortiz is like an afterthought. If you want to fight someone coming off a loss, fight Luis Ortiz. Because Luis Ortiz, his loss wasn't as bad as Andy Ruiz because he won 6.5 rounds and then he got slept by the biggest puncher in boxing. Shit happens. But he was looking good up until that. You know, he probably will keep Larry Wade on. I mean, I don't know. It's up to him. So I'd rather see Dillian White versus Luis Ortiz. You know, Povetkin, he technically coming off a draw, but he really lost to Michael Hunter, in my view. I thought Michael Hunter did enough to get it done. You know, I really do. And Povetkin's 40 years old, been knocked out by Joshua. Klitschko dropped him twice and beat him. He really lost to Michael Hunter, who's coming up from cruiserweight. Why don't you put Dillian White with Michael Hunter at least? Why Povetkin? You see, they don't want to risk it, bro. Michael Hunter is a crafty, savvy type of dude. And that a person like that might have Dillian White not look his best. So they don't want to do it. Eddie Hearn don't have the bargaining chip, so he's trying to preserve Dillian White in fights that he should win. You know, guys who, you know, he probably is tough enough to get past. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to preserve him because if Joshua end up fucking around and losing to Pulev or whoever, Usyk, then he'll try to bank on Dillian White. So he's not putting him in tough. Luis Ortiz is a tough fight. I would want to see it. Make the fight. Daniel Dubois versus any of them dudes. Make the fight. But they not. Usyk versus Kaunaki. Yeah, make it. But they talking about Usyk versus Derek Chisora. How can DAZN exist with every fight being a tune-up level fight? I'm going to say it like this. Tell me if I'm lying. DAZN, a lot of their main events be fights that you would see on the PBC undercard. I'm lying? Jean Pascal just fought Badu Jack as a PBC undercard. You get what I'm saying? That was an undercard. Although it was pay-per-view, David Benavidez fought Anthony Durrell for a title as an undercard fight. That could have been his own fight, you know, put it in Arizona, put it wherever, blah, 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 LA. That could have been his own main event. DAZN main events be some shit you can watch on PBC as an undercard. And that's just the reality of it. Charlo Harrison won, which happened December of last year. That was on the undercard of Charlo versus Matt Korobov. So the first Charlo Harrison fight was good as well, and that was a co-feature. DAZN's main event is Demetrius Andrade versus Keebler. Their main event is Mikey versus Jesse Vardy. That's some shit that who believes that, you know, man, come on, bro. Mikey coming off a loss. He ain't done nothing at 147. That's just the reality of it is. Bruh, the zone is lower than WBC. Yeah, WCW used to have Slap. Nitro with Sting. They had some bodies. Hollywood Hogan. Nah, that's not. They ain't done WCW shit. ECW. Yeah, that's a better one. Because ECW is where the more washed up wrestlers went. WCW was clapping back in the day. Sting was Raw. Goldberg was Raw. They had Hollywood Hogan and shit, I think, at one point. Yeah, it's like the CFL football or some shit. Yeah, that's more better. Saskatchewan Riders or some shit, bro. Yeah, NWO. No, WCW had work. If we're doing a hierarchy, top rank is more WCW than the zone, for sure. I'm just telling you what I see. Man, they just need to go ahead and make that fucking Woe Vicky versus Bad Baby fight. That's the fight the people want. You know? Just do some shit like that. Tim Tebow versus Ken Shamrock on the zone. When can I get that? Right. Who y'all don't want to see Ken Shamrock versus Tim Tebow? You know? Terry Crews versus Terrell Owens on the zone. Y'all, bro, I'm the king of matchmaking. That don't sound clapping? Tim Tebow versus Ken Shamrock and Terrell Owens versus Terry Crews. Winner gets Ocho Cinco. Man, stop playing with my matchmaking. Fuck is y'all talking about? Freddie versus Jason on the zone. Can we get that? Yeah, man. Jason got some work. He been doing push-ups, all types of shit. Winner get Michael Myers. Man, stop playing with me. Man, I'm trying to see Michael Vick versus a Pitbull on the zone, bro. I want to see a game bred red nose versus Michael Vick. I want to see who win that shit, bro. I want to see Michael Vick versus a cop canine dog, bro. With one of them little suits with the arm. So the dog be biting. You know, the dog be biting the arm all crazy. Yeah, Sub-Zero versus Scorpion. I'm trying to see, bro. I'm trying to see David Ruffin versus Bobby Brown. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, winner get Ike Turner. That's a great match. David Ruffin versus Bobby Brown. Winner gonna get Ike Turner on the zone. Yeah, I like that. I want to see Boy George versus Billy Idol. Dancing with myself, ow, ow, sweat, 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 sweat. Dancing with myself, ow, ow. Yeah, when can we get that, bro? I'm trying to see Barber Streisand versus Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep on DAZN. I want to see Nemo versus Dory. I want to find the winner of that. Finding Nemo and Dory. Let's see that, bro. I want to see Lilo versus Stitch. Candyman versus Leprechaun. Y'all trolling, bro. Oh my, I want to see Stevie Wonder versus Ray Charles. Fuck you talking about? Can we get that? Somebody said George Bush versus Bill Clinton. Listen, goddammit, I just want the people to know my fight with George W. Bush on the zone, courtesy of Eddie Hearns. Bro, somebody said Riddick Bowe trying to get on the zone. Hey, y'all gotta stop. I want to see Big Daddy Kane versus Riddick Big Daddy Bowe, bro. That's what I want to see. Then the winner get Rakim. Into the Dragon. I want to see Lil Zane versus Sammy. Can we get that? Lil Zane versus Sammy. The winner get Mario. Someone said Mark Zuckerberg. Oh my God. I cannot deal with this. He said Mark Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk. Bro, y'all gotta stop. I'm trying to see Axl Rose versus Wyatt Earp. That's a good ass fight, bro. Nick Cannon versus Eminem. Robert Kraft versus Jerry Jones. I cannot deal with it. Bro, I cannot. I'm trying to see Jared from Subway versus Bill Cosby on the zone. I would like to fuck up Jared from Subway. He touched the kids. I was raping bitches with Quaalude, you see. 12 rounds of hell. Hell in the cell, you see. With the pudding in the jello. Hey, bro. Can I see that? Yeah, Lizzo versus Queen Latifah, bro. Yeah. Melly Mel versus LL. LEL, bro. I want to see that. Winner against LJ, bro. Man, come on, bro. Goku versus Superman. Goddamn. Hey, y'all tripping right now. I want to see Mac and Me versus E.T. You remember Mac and Me? The motherfucker holding the boy eyes. Yeah, can I get Mac and Me versus the extraterrestrial E.T., bro? Hey, you wrong as fuck. Someone says Stevie Wonder versus Stephen Hawkins. That's fucked up. Bro, I want to see Stan versus Slim Jesus. Man, fuck what y'all talking about. Stan versus Slim Jesus. We gonna see who the real Slim Shady is at this motherfucker. I promise you that. Yeah, Tony, they wrong, Tony. They wrong, bro. That's fucked up. He just died too, bro. That's fucked up, bro. That motherfucker talking about Stephen Hawkins versus Christopher Reeves. You going to hell, bro. That's all I'm saying. Bro, I want to see Caitlyn versus Scary Spice. I want to see fuck that. I want to see Scary Spice versus Caitlyn. From A to Z, you want to get with me? You want to? If you want to be my lover, you have gotten. Yeah. From A to Z, you want to get with me? You want to? If you want to be my lover. Yeah, I'm trying to see, man, James Vanderbeek versus Tyson Fury old trainer. Ben Davison. Yeah, Slim Jesus versus Daddy Long Neck. And Daddy Long Neck putting the peanut butter on my neck. Yeah, that motherfucker voice sound weird and shit. I want to spread the peanut butter on my neck. Like, what the fuck wrong with him and shit? Yeah, I want to see Donald Trump versus Tiana Trump. Fuck is you talking about, man? Come on. Winner get Tone Trump. It's gonna be a Trump off. We're gonna see who Trump who. Bars. Let's get it. Hey, you Ross. He said Tyson Fury versus a crack pipe. Hey, you're tripping. You're tripping. I want to see Frank Ocean versus Malik Yoba. Man, fuck that. Hey, Frank Ocean versus Malik Yoba. That's a good ass fight, bro. Crack rock, crack rock. A tornado went across the room before you came. Excuse the mess you made. It usually doesn't rain in Southern California, much like era. Bro, can I see Frank Ocean versus Malik Yoba? That's what the fans want to see, bro. I want to see Keeler versus the Keebler Elves out this motherfucker. Come on, bro. I want to see Madea versus Big Mama's House. Can I get that? Martin Lawrence and Tyler Perry. Big Mama's House versus Madea. Hello. Can I get that shit? Mickey Rourke versus Robert Downey Jr. Let's get it on the zone. I want to see Pumpkinhead versus Maniac Cop. Remember that movie Maniac Cop? That shit was always on USA. Man, let's get that. Let's get it cracking. Maniac Cop versus Stepdad. Remember that movie Stepdad? Motherfucker whistling and shit, killing it. Man, come on, bro. Let's get it. I want to see Annabelle versus Charles Lee Ray. Ade Dewey Dembala Yatuse Esta Quadimor. Give me the power, I beg of you. Can I get Annabelle versus Chucky, Charles Lee Ray? You know, Doc, your own personal mojo, Doc. You know you shouldn't leave your dolls hanging around. Sure, how you want it, broken leg? Oh. I want to see that dude at the end of Beetlejuice with the fucking ticket, with the pinhead, versus Tim Bradley. Pinhead versus baldhead Bradley. Yeah. Hey, Hardline Boss got to chill, bro. He tried to bring up memories. I want to see Pinhead from Beetlejuice, that dude this Beetlejuice switches tickets with, versus Bradley. I want to see Samuel Jackson and Django versus Bradley, man. Come on. Can I see Donald Faison and Golovkin? Hey, bro, you talk about Cuz from Clueless. You're tripping, dog. I want to see Ashley Banks versus Rudy Huxtable on the zone, man. We can't get Rudy Huxtable. And like Rudy Huxtable, you can be my bud. You can be me up. Bro, I want to see Meg Thee Stallion versus Mia X. Where that at? Where Mia X from No Limit at, motherfucker? Versus Meg Thee Stallion. Winner gets Sweet Tea or whatever the fuck her name is, man. Come on, bro. I want to see these No Limit soldiers versus U.S. soldiers. Who body? Make them say, nah. Yeah, bro. I want to see Meek Mill versus Mystical. Lie when you talking to Mystical. Lie when you talking to Joe. Talk to me. You were late last night. You ticking me up. Bro. Lie when you talking to Mystical. Lie when you. If you see me in the force or the bell, nigga, help the bell. I want to see Mystical. Danger. Yeah. Mia X died? Did she die? Rest in peace. I didn't know that. I don't remember that. If you see me in the force with a grizzly bell, nigga, help the bell. Y'all tripping. Sam Seals. Y'all tripping, bro. I want to see Darkman versus Seal. Kiss from a road out the grave. Ooh, my power, my pleasure, my hey. Man, fuck this. He said Mia X ain't dead. See, y'all just lying. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I didn't know that. Sam Seals. Salute Ego from West Australia by the way of East. Damn, that's a hell of a switch. That man said he from East Oak. He from deep East O. He in West Australia now. In West Australia, born and raised on a playground is where I spent most of my days, chilling with some kangaroos. No, I'm just playing. Who you got winning if they fight Tank or Haney? Man, I don't think they're going to fight anytime soon, so I don't know, because it depends on where they're at in their careers. It depends where they're at. That man said he went from deep East O to Western Australia. Look at LJ jumping in anytime she heard something about, I didn't even know she was still in the chat. She heard Australia and said, crikey, mate. Let me talk about Australia. Foster's beer. Australian for beer. Look, she jumped right in. I thought you was gone. Look at LJ creeping. One motherfucker said one word about Australia and she gonna jump in. It's a wallaby. It's a medingo. Yeah, I'll take some ovo and toast. Man, what the fuck? LJ crept up on us. Yeah, I don't think Devin Haney Tank gonna happen anytime soon. Bro, I want to see Tank versus actual Tank, man. Let's see. So that's the standard y'all hold him to. He got to fight a German Tank, bro. LJ out there fighting dingoes. Hey, LJ got in a fight. She told me not to show you this. I seen LJ got in a fight out there in Australia, and I got exclusive rare footage of it. She begged me not to show y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all because I'm an asshole like that. Let me show y'all. Hold on, I gotta cue it up though. This is LJ. Listen, exclusive footage of LJ fighting in Australia. Hold on. Bro, I really got some. I really got that heat for you. This is LJ, y'all. Oh, shit. Look at LJ. Oh, shit. LJ was putting hands on the bitch. Oh, my gosh. Y'all know she trained. Oh, look at her. Look at LJ. Oh, shit. She's strong. Oh, she did a flip. Bow, bitch. Bitch. She threw her to the wall. Oh my God, LJ, why you do her like that? Why you do her like that, L? Hey, come on, L. Look. Bow. Oh, on the table. Oh shit, L tripping. Hey, look at L Boogie. Oh shit. Oh my God, come on, L. L got hands. Bitch, I told you, bitch, stay away from my man. LJ kind of strong, you know what I'm saying? He said L got a mean uppercut. I told you L ain't the one. She was like, Nivea, don't mess with my man. I'm gonna be the one to bring it to you. That's what happened when they mess with LJ, man. Man, yeah, down under, mate. Bro, that kangaroo was handling business. That's how you could tell when in one kangaroo, they must have took money out the pouch, and then the other kangaroo want the money back and shit. Bitch better have my money. I love my job. Bro, get out of here. He said Alfonso Ribeiro, which is Carlton, versus Tevin Campbell. Now I dreamed of you. Man, get out of here. Christopher Williams versus I'll Be Sure. Let's get it. Winner get the barge. Does Tank look like a young Ali? I don't see that. There's a heavyweight that look like Ali for real. I ain't seen him in a minute. I used to see him on rolling the blunt of these cookies, watching my nigga Ego killing it. Man, we just having fun. Appreciate you. Smash the like button. Bro, I want to see NBA Youngboy versus Shaheem. Remember that dude from Wu-Tang? What was his name? Shaheem? Yeah, versus NBA Youngboy. Let's get it. Orlando Brown versus Kel. I'm done, bro. Urkel versus Carlton. I'm so done with all of this. I want to see Stretch Armstrong versus Mr. Fantastic on DAZN. Freddie Jackson versus Luther Vandross. Y'all tripping. I want to see Steve Buscemi versus Rob Schneider. No fair. You always get it the easy one. Hip hop. Hip hop anonymous. Oh my gosh. I want to see Ghost Dog versus David Haye. Battle of the Braids and shit. Anyway, I'm out. Holla at the kid. He said Wilder versus he said White versus drug test. Jeffrey versus Mr. Belvedere. Man, I want to see Perez Hilton versus Caitlyn and shit. That's what I need to see. I need to see Travis Scott versus Tyga. Rack City, bitch. Rack City, bitch. Yeah, bro. Someone said A sample versus B sample. Y'all tripping in this comment section. DMX versus a halfway house. You wrong. You wrong, bro. That man said DMX versus a halfway. That's fucked up. Tiger versus Cash Money. I want to see Dora the Explorer versus dude from No Country from Old Men. What's his name? No Country from Old Men. They had the same haircut and shit. Y'all never seen that movie? Man, fuck that. No Country from Old Men. Dude with the nail gun. So y'all don't know about these movies I be on. Isn't it Javier or some shit? What the fuck? Javier Bardem. Yeah, that's... Watch. He had the same Dora haircut. See? Dora the Explorer versus this fool. That motherfucker got that Dora cut, bro. This motherfucker look weird as shit. He got to fight Dora for the cut. Bro, he dead on... I'm lying? Bro, he got that Dora the Explorer. Yeah, man. He got to fight Dora the Explorer. In boots. Yeah, Dora the Explorer versus Boots. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. Look. She need to fight Lilo and Stitch next. And I want to see Bubbles versus Boots. Ain't that I dated a girl, her son liked this shit. Boots, that's his name? Boots versus Michael Jackson's Bubbles. Fuck what y'all talking about. I need to see Boots versus Bubbles. Boots and Bubbles. Motherfucker talking about Tyson Fury going KO Wilder. You can't KO a sentence. Get out of here. I want to see Joe Pesci versus Danny DeVito. I ask you, when the fuck did I ask you? Get this through your head, you motherfucker, you. Yeah, I'm trying to see my cousin Vinny, Joe Pesci and shit. The two Utes and shit. Let me see that. Anyway, that's my time. Happy New Year to everybody. I'm probably just going to do my thing, you know. So, I'll be seeing y'all 2020. I want to give y'all a real, you see that 20? Oh, 20. Let's get it. Yeah, I'll be seeing y'all 2020. Thanks for all the support all year. Another great year in store. I'm ready for it. I want everybody to be safe and enjoy this time with your family and friends. We'll be back. Holla at the kid. Thank you. Great year. I feel like I got to close the year on the channel with a bang, covering some great fights. Looking forward to next year. Holla at me. Happy New Year.